Welcome everybody back to Goblets and Warlocks,
Oh.
episode 6 of Dragonlance. I told them we had a minute 30 seconds, and it's fine. We're down to up to episode 6. Tonight, let's see who rolled the lowest. Vera rolled the lowest, so she'll be doing recap tonight. So you get inspiration. So if anybody's into rewards, I'll put down in chat for the rewards again. Did I do that right? Rewards. These can help out the party during the during your campaign. The epic quest, who you want to give it to, and you have to put in chat who you want to give it to. So D said, no, those are part of the actual video rewards. Like the D4s, who you want to give a D4 to. So like just right there, excellent. Redeemed a natural 20, gives it to Garrus, which is actual Belrum. So Belrum will go to the sheet and put a natural 20 by their name. And that is the wrong campaign. I have too many campaigns. Look on the wrong sheet. I was looking at it, I was like, man, y'all have a lot of rewards, but no, that's Icewind Dale. Did somebody already put it there? If not, he has 2.
I'll put it there. I'm looking for the link.
All right, cool. All right, exclamation point merch. If you like some merch, get you some sweet merch, hoodies, t-shirts, glasses, cups, you name it. As commercial for Discord, we're currently giving away these dice in the Discord. I think we're up to like 25 to 30 entries so far. They'll be going to the end of the month. Then I'll draw that and send it out to you. Some people's already starting to get the rewards I sent out this past week. There's a whole post in the link for giveaway show off. You can show off your giveaways that you get. And then tomorrow is Descendant Avernus, so we have Rusty Tonnets joining the chat. Let's give a shout out to Rusty Tonnets. That is not the command. Well, I spelled his name right. It's fine. It's all fine. May not have spelled it right. Oh, I did it right. Sweet. He'll be joining tomorrow's session of Descendant Avernus. And a special guest will be here at my place, Andreas. He is over from the UK, traveling the United States, and he's stopping here tomorrow. So he'll be playing his character from within inside this house. It's kind of crazy. So he's coming to visit, and that'd be great. And so he'll be here, one who plays Dominus. Jenny, dance school, she will not be there. She'll basically stay in tiger form, growl at everybody or something. Call it a day. Druids can do that. So Laurelyn, would you like to, or TCat, would you like to shout out your channel? What you got going on?
Hopefully I took the week off from my stream, but hopefully tomorrow I will be painting at noon Eastern Standard Time. So got that going on. Feeling good.
All right, and Old Man Garrus?
Well, hello there. I am Old Man Garrus. I will be streaming tomorrow on Twitch by Old Man Garrus. That's the way you could find me. Right now, I am doing a lot of Path of Exile, and an old ARPG, about 10 years old. As we get ready for Diablo 4 to come out, we have another beta coming out in about 2 weeks, I think, 2 or 3 weeks. They just announced it. So really big on that. Thank you.
With that being said, let's get into tonight's episode. So grab your goblet, sit back and relax, and enjoy the show.
Always knew a missing piece, waiting in the dark. A quiet melody that if I listened hard, I could hear the sound
And welcome back. I forgot about this. If you're watching on YouTube and love our content and like stay and watch a bunch of stuff of us, please like and subscribe if you're not already. Helps out the channel, and leave a comment down below. What's your favorite part? That being said, Vera, would you take us in tonight's episode?
Of course. Last time we were trying to evacuate all of the civilians, considering we were surrounded by over 1,000 troops, apparently. There was a commotion at the gate where we ran and met a very irritable dwarf who almost immediately died via a draconian scout that had followed him. But he came to tell us, as if we didn't know already, there were draconians coming. An army. We should evacuate. So we went to do that. We alerted our families, people we really didn't want to alert, and rushed to get everyone on the boats. But the town was attacked and besieged. We protected as many of them as we could, but it was not looking good when they seemed to roll up some kind of mechanical dragon. So I kind of stopped to pray to Freya, because we're definitely going to die otherwise. And she was kind enough to give to me and also the dwarf and to everyone else a little bit of her blessing. With that blessing, we were invigorated enough to fight off the attackers, get on the boat, and about to trudge away, Cudgel's lieutenant came and caught us last minute with probably unfortunate news. We aren't exactly sure yet. He brought the helm of Becklin, and that's where we're at.
And your dwarven friend with anger issues told you what the difference was, is like you thought you had like a few hours and didn't really have that after all. That was the difference between the news.
We already knew. We needed to get out.
Who has the highest passive perception? I'm assuming Laurelyn, but I'm not 100% sure.
Leave it to Siggy.
Or is it Ziggy?
15.
1.
Mine's also 15.
15. Carrie?
Yeah, mine's 14.
13.
I know, y'all above 10, so I'll give it to you. So as y'all sitting in this boat, and some of you just coming back, or wrist sitting up, whatever, you see Belram like hesitating and getting in the boat. Kept looking at you guys and looking back, looking at you, looking back. And Belram, what's your passive perception?
Low. Passive perception?
Yeah, passive.
Yeah. It is 13.
It's not terrible.
It's same as mine, isn't it?
It's not terrible. At the corner of your eye.
I don't know. I mean, I thought they were children. I'm not very perceptive, okay? Let's be honest.
As you're looking back and forth, just contemplating your decisions right now, you see a little girl holding what until like some kind of bone dolls or whatever, just crying. Standing there next to a burning building, as you see another wave of the same dragon lizard people coming around. One bigger than the other. Like I'll say, and he pulls out a bow, like a 4 foot tall. A 4 foot tall bow. Takes what an arrow you would think would kind of look like a javelin. That's an arrow for him as he starts to knock a bow. What are you doing?
We're on the boats already?
Yeah, the last person to get in a boat was Belram.
Well, am I on the boat or am I on the dock?
You're on the dock. You're looking back
Okay.
and forth like we discussed.
Right.
Oh, is he the only one perceiving this?
Yeah.
I am.
Oh, sorry.
Most of you guys just woke up, so.
Okay. So I am going to I'm going to yell out villager, and I'm making a mad rush towards her to try to rescue her. I assume that she is between the person who's pulling this massive javelin arrow.
So if you
Yep.
remember to lay out the battle map,
Yeah.
she's over to the left, like looking down the street. If you're looking down the street where the machine was coming from, she's to the left,
Okay.
like on the
Oh
street.
yeah, I'm totally. I am mad rush. Absolutely going to try to grab her and either throw myself on her or try to get her out of the way of that javelin / arrow.
Well, the other ones have arrows not, and they're shooting at you.
Yeah, that's nice.
He's a barbarian.
Exactly.
What's your
Little
AC?
little child.
15?
What am I rolling?
I said, what's your AC? 15?
Oh yes.
Is he still raging?
No, he's not.
I'm about to if I get hit. But I am out of rage. I mean, I am not raging.
Take 29 points of collective damage piercing from 4 arrows. Not the javelin, from 4 arrows. Pelling your back as you rush in to grab her.
Okay. And you said
So
it's
now you
piercing
have
damage?
5 arrows pierced in your back.
Yes. Well, somebody decided to show them how to make me into porcupine. I wonder how that happened.
As
Okay, you said that was.
Are you trying to rush her back to the boat?
I am. So let's see. I get advantage. I do have resistance to piercing.
When you're raging.
When you're raging.
Yeah, that is when I rage. Well, now I'm raging now that I've been hit, but too late. All right, so how much total was that?
What did I say? 25?
28, 29.
28, yeah. That's what it was.
28 damage. All right, I'm still up because I'm still hurt from the first arrow and being hit by a club. But yeah, I'm going to grab said child and try to run towards the boat.
All right. Give me just general athletics, or are you just tossing her into the boat?
Oh, yeah, I'm probably just gonna toss her.
I mean, we
'cause
can catch her.
I am. Yeah, that's exactly what
All
I'm
the
gonna do.
teeny children in
Just
here
give me
will catch her.
athletics and
Yep.
athletics or what's the other? Acrobatics, whichever your choice is.
How about a nat 20? So 26.
Nice.
She's just a little girl. You're angry. You just started raging, just with like power, but same elevated grace as she just lands in your party members' arms. As this javelin flies through the air, and pierces you right in the back.
Oof. Ugh.
You take 15 points of piercing damage, half
So
because you're
8.
raging.
Rounded up is 8.
Now give me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage.
You got it. That would be a 6.
So as this javelin flies through the air, pierces you in the chest, it actually comes out the other end.
Oops.
And
Yep.
just give me a constitution saving throw, because I imagine.
Seven.
Like you're
I'm gonna
not,
go with shock.
I'm gonna go with that you're passing out from just pure sheer pain, even though you're raging.
Yeah.
but you're not like on death saves or anything. You're just unconscious from this. As you get launched into the boat next to everybody else, as this
So
arrow
I do
sized
lose
javelin.
rage. I do lose rage if I go unconscious. So I am worthless. Of course.
Vogler in flames amid the columns of smoke rising from the village. Invaders loot what remains. If villagers traveling with you don't look away, watching till their home is nothing more than a red, flat smear among the river's edge. The evacuation boats carry all that remains of Vogler down to the Vanguard, toward an uncertain sanctuary in Calumet. As you're on the boat, Javiv, he hands the helmet to Garrett. He's meekly. Shit, is she okay? The forces were scattered. Her and Cordial, they made plans for some form of evacuation, but she sent me here to warn you guys. And gave me the helmet as proof for you to trust me and believe.
How hurt does he look?
Him?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a perception check.
Eight.
8. You're just kind of like the salt. Was you unconscious at the end of that battle?
I never got hit. I'm distracted with my kitty.
Maybe that's what it is. Give me an animal handling check for your kitty.
Well, shit. Freya's at her back.
As you're trying to hold on to this kitty, you're trying to look at him like,
Oh, 3.
3?
Oof.
Someone else happened.
Well, I mean, she sees the javelin, right?
She's just like not being like cuddly, like her fur is singed, like she's very scared. She's just laying in your lap going meow, 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 meow. Just like claws just digging into whatever she can.
I got armor. It's fine.
But what does everybody else do? They see Barum do this. Now Barum's now in the cart with a javelin through his body.
Is he still on the shore?
He's on the boat. The javelin flung him into the boat.
Oh, okay. So he's like kind of stuck to the side of the boat with the javelin.
I imagine he landed like right where y'all grab. So you grab the kid, and as you bring the kid back, he gets and he just lands kind of. The force of the javelin / arrow forces him forward, and he falls into the boat.
Okay. Well, I'll start trying to start trying to pull the javelin out of him, but I was assuming our medical people would probably heal.
Do I have to?
I'll go ahead and use healing word on him.
So I will say that me using the term javelins get in the size of this arrow. It's an actual arrow.
Giant arrow.
Yeah. But I just said javelin, give y'all a mindset of how big this arrow is.
Well, let's start trying to pull it out, unless that's gonna like cause hemorrhaging or something.
Give me a medicine check.
Actually, my medicine's not bad, just because it's a wisdom. Natural 20 for 23.
Get him out of the way now. So, you being a bow and arrow person yourself, you understand the logistics and the formations of arrows and stuff, and how they're pointing at one end, and most arrows, especially this arrow, as you get a look at it, it's like really pointing. If you just yank it out, it's going to do more damage if you just do that. You also I'll also give you this: if you break it off and then pull it out, it'd be a lot less brutal
Do you need help?
Yeah, probably someone who might have a little bit more knowledge of the medical side of this. Like, I can help with kind of getting that arrow out, but maybe this should be a team effort with somebody with some healing power.
I mean, I've got a giant potion of healing, but I
think Melly
figured
already
we would
cast
save
Healing
that.
Word, right?
Yeah.
She casts Mass Cure Wounds with her staff.
No, I just cast Healing Word on him for 7 hit points. We get back.
Okay.
All right, Baron, you get 7 hit points, and it's enough to bring you back to consciousness as you're face down into a boat. And you can look down and see this giant-sized arrowhead coming out of the middle of your body.
We're working on that part.
What do you do?
What happened? What happened? Is the child safe?
Oh yeah, she's fine. We're working on.
How is she?
Is she?
Oh, I don't know.
How is she?
The heroes of the story.
She is
I'm assuming we
crying
reunited
like a
her
little
with her
baby.
family on the boat. Does she have any villagers she knows on the boat? Any?
I think it's just us and the mayor.
Yep.
And Garrett.
It's you, the mayor, one other.
Derek, and
Jan?
I think some of the people, the 2 guards that were with
Lieutenant?
him,
Yeah,
if they
guards.
survived.
So break this arrow. I get me back in there.
I will help break the arrow.
Sure.
I'll say it won't be a roll or anything. Between both of y'all's strength, y'all can break the arrow and pull it out.
All right.
I'm just gonna.
So you.
Sorry, I'm just gonna put an arm around the little girl and like try to comfort her a little bit.
You might have common emotions at all, probably.
No.
But I'm
She
gonna
grabs
take
onto you, like
All
tightly.
right. Yep. I know.
Can
I know.
pass
Just
the
let it out.
kitten to her?
The kitten is not letting go
All
of
right.
you because you rolled so poorly. You're actually starting to get a little bit of blood coming out of your leg where you found the one part between your chainmail that's able to grab onto, and there's like a little bit of trickle blood going down your leg right now because it's so terrified itself.
Yeah, I deserve that.
All right. I'm gonna get up and turn to get back at the enemy.
As you turn to get back, you realize you're 20 feet from shore now.
Wait, why am I here? Wait, no. Get me back on land.
Oi, would you settle yet?
Turn
It's
around.
done. It's done.
No,
Sit down.
no, I have to be on land. I cannot turn around. Turn around. I need to get back on land.
What's wrong? You want to go back into the fire?
Yes, I will absolutely kill them. This is not natural. I need to be back there. What are you doing to me?
So you seem to have a phobic response to being on the boat, or you're just really excited about fighting 1,000 bloodthirsty draconians?
So let me ask, do any of you know dwarves? Like, would your characters have interacted with dwarves before?
Mine would have, yeah.
Okay, so you would have interacted in the past. So you know dwarves have an intense fear of water.
All right.
And of large bodies of water. And if they can't see land, then they will rage. For me, it would be rage, but they will absolutely go ballistic because it's not natural for them. So for me, I'm being pulled away from land.
We're on a river.
Does Lorwyn, do you have
wait,
any
it is a river?
magical
It's a river,
like
yeah.
sleeping powers or anything
Vanguard
like that?
River.
No.
No.
Yeah, because you're gonna. How wide is the river?
It's pretty wide.
Is it?
Pull up the map here. Have a nice.
I would
No,
like
it's
to
okay.
cast
We don't need a map.
command.
Interesting. I was just gonna get him drunk.
What you?
It's a wisdom save.
I'm going to look. I'm going to look at Lorwyn, Ziggy. Knock me out. You need to quickly.
That was going to be my
quickly.
next thing. I was
That
going
was
to
literally
ask.
what I was
I was
gonna
going to
do.
ask if I could do
You
some
need
sort
to
of bludgeoning, knocking out.
Man, sleep.
sleep.
Yeah, let's try that first.
Yeah, just you do not want me awake.
Yeah, so she's done that to you. So you can choose to make a wisdom saving throw or just do it.
Go to sleep.
I'm going to assume this was just
Command.
after I just wake up, probably, or just regain consciousness. I'm going to let it happen because like 1 or 2 more rounds, I probably would have started raging to try to get back on shore.
So you're asleep now.
DM?
I forgot what y'all were doing. I was looking at a map.
They're
It's
casting
roughly 200 to
sleep on
300
me.
yards width apart right now. It's a big river, but it's not like an ocean or anything. And y'all's character's knowledge and the place where Vogler is, you know, it goes into the Kalaman Bay, which it just gets wider and wider from there.
It's a bay, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know that, but they just cast sleep on me.
Are you willing
Man,
to
sleep.
fail it?
I am willing to fail it
Can you
because I
fall
just told
asleep?
them that they need to not let me be awake on this time.
All right, yeah, you fall asleep if you're willing to fail the save.
Yeah, B.A. Baracus, definitely.
Yeah,
We need
exactly.
to give him the drug milk and stuff.
All right.
All right, let's not anyone wake that guy up until we're back on land. Let's try to keep him asleep. Hopefully this isn't a long boat ride. Do we know what our destination is?
Salaman.
Yep, Calaman's just down the river.
All right.
Mayor Raven speaks. Yeah, that was our initial plan. Go to
Okay.
Calaman.
I'm going to be scanning the skies, looking for any signs of flying reptilian enemies that might, be dangerous for us on the boat and stuff.
Be a perception check.
Sure. We did 9.
Appears to be nothing in the air.
All right.
I think I'll do that too. I'd be keeping a lookout as well.
I'm looking
at
See
the
little
perception?
water.
Was that perception?
Are you exhausted by any means?
Yes.
So that would be disadvantage.
Yep, that's all right. Let's try. 12 total.
Seems you see a little bit more stars than Ziggy does, but nothing seems to be following you. It seems
To
like
the little girl.
they really wanted the village, and that's all they really cared for.
To the little girl, I go, look at the stars. See how they shine for you.
Ooh. I'm gonna reach into my bag and pull out the doll that the other children had given me and hand it to her.
You realize it's the same one that gave you the doll before.
I want to offer it if I know that then.
Yours has a purple dress.
But I'm gonna offer it anyhow since I didn't know that.
She just like blindly just grabs it and pulls it in, and then latches onto you too.
Oh, okay.
Just share a glance with Laurel and like, this poor little shit.
Carrie, you do actually kind of see something flying, very small, coming from the other direction.
Can I make out anything about it?
Not
Other than
what
that it is small and flying?
Yeah, just small and flying.
I don't say anything. Who's immediately to my right? I imagine that the kid and Lauren are on my left. Is there someone immediately to my right that I can like elbow?
I'll let y'all discuss that. Mayor and the guards and Garrett are more towards the front of the boat. You guys were more towards the rear, obviously, because you're the last ones to get on.
Yep, probably Ziggy then. I'll just like elbow him hard in like the arm and just sort of discreetly point at whatever flying thing this is and say, keep an eye on that.
And I do so. I got my, maybe start readying my bow.
Don't make a scene. We don't want to scare anyone.
As it gets closer, you're focusing on it. Probably about everybody can see this by now. It's a small owl. A small, brown, some gray feather undertone. Eyes yellow. Very small. It comes and lands. It has like a little note on its hoof, or not hoof, but its talon. Kind of lands on the side of the boat. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh goodness, I thought we were gonna go hungry. No.
And it lands near Vera.
I got a cat already. Gonna try and keep the cat from being able to see and reach for the bird to unravel the message.
Reach up his talon for you to grab from it.
We're going to Hogwarts.
I'm going to open it and read, though it probably is for the mayor.
No, it's for you. It's from your parents. Basically says, I do not know where you are. I hope you get out of town. You replaced your owl that you had once before. This is Ozzy. And he is trained to, just like before, trade messages. We're headed to Kalaman. Vogler is destroyed. So if you're in Vogler or not in Vogler, hope you got out. Come find us there. Just know that we're safe.
I will roll up the message and put it away. And then tap for Ozzy to get on my shoulder.
Ooh, ooh. Holding up his paw like he wants a message back.
No. Okay. Does anyone have parchment and ink?
I do. And start rummaging and, hand it over. You okay?
Yeah. My family's safe. That's important.
That's good, yeah.
Real
What
good.
about yours? I know you were looking for them.
I didn't see him. I was gonna maybe see if I could just message each boat if they're around. But you got yours at least. That's good.
I
No,
am
that's
going
not
to
much.
write a very quick note, telling them where to get a hold of Aunt Uma and Kalaman to find a place to stay, and that I am safe, obviously, and still working toward what I've always been working toward, whether they want me to or not. Alright, well, roll it up and give it to Ozzy. I'm sorry I don't have a treat for you.
Does your cat get along with the owl?
Dude, I just got the cat. I have no idea. I'm kind of covering its eyes right now while it's leeching
It's
into my
also
arm.
kind of burying its head while it's sticking to your leg, burying its head into like your cloak and everything, trying to hide. So it really doesn't see anything. It's terrified. The
Someone
owl
else with the
flaps off
kitty.
towards the same way it came.
How about the rest of you? Did you have family or anything? I know you two did, but
I'm gonna start trying to message the boats that are by us and see if I can get a response from my parents.
You only see probably like 2 or 3. It's only a 100-foot radius, right?
120.
120. You only see like 2 or 3 that's in the vicinity because the boats has been leaving like
Yeah.
in the hours before this. And who you messaging? Don't you have to be familiar for each person on the boat, or are you just trying to reach out to your parents, see if they're on one of those boats?
Just trying to reach out to my parents.
As you send these messages out, you don't get a response.
They're probably further ahead, you know? It'll be fine.
Oh, if
Because I
y'all,
know we were all.
I was gonna say, if y'all, this is your time. If you want to have any conversations between each other, and then after that, we'll just go into a long rest. So this is your time to have conversations if you like.
Fucking finally. I was going to say, because I know all of us were at least familiar with Vogler, so, you know, anyone else got friends or family that might have been missed in the evacuation? Oh, same as me? All right, then, let's sleep.
Yeah.
And hey Vera, I wanted to thank you because without you we all would have died back there. And I may not know exactly what happened, but thank Freya for me too. And then I just go and find a place to sit.
I'm going to have to recast command if we are taking a long rest.
Oh.
Maybe he'll stay asleep.
Well,
We could
should've some of
blindfold
us-
him, but that would probably just make him angrier.
Actually, how long does sleep last?
It's command, so it does not last that long at all.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's command. I thought it was you actually cast.
Yeah.
I don't have sleep. I just told him
Ah.
sleep with my command. That's only for 1 round, so he would be waking up again.
Again, he just happened to go to sleep as a natural choice to go to sleep.
So maybe he's staying asleep.
Yeah. Well, if we all go into our long rest, we can just hope that he also, stays
I
asleep.
don't know if I want to leave it up to hope.
Let's just do this. We'll let this dice decide, because this is a game that involves dice making decisions
What?
half the time for us. So, Baron, would you just like to give me a general Constitution saving throw?
Oh,
This one gets nat 20.
14.
You flap your eyes open.
Darn it.
How long does
Roll
sleep
over and
last?
go back to sleep.
Unless you want to choose to just roll back over and go to sleep. I'll leave it up to your choice. But the effects of her command is now faded, though. So you can choose to stay asleep, or you can wake up.
What would Belram do?
And it also depends if Beryl wants to have a conversation with your new friends.
So the last thing Belram... No, Belram is... I am going to try to go back to sleep.
Anybody else?
I'm gonna, falling asleep. If I hear Belram stir, I have a quarterstaff. I'm gonna bonk him on the head. Try to make him go back to sleep.
That'd probably make him rage.
Only if he wakes up.
Wake up again.
Not only if he wakes up completely and begins to freak out. Then I'll bop him with a quarterstaff. Not
You
just
see
if
him
he
kind of
stirs.
flicker his eyes open and just kind of roll over.
Getting ready. Oh.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
I'm going to sit back and
he's
watch.
not that comfortable on where he's sitting at, and then he just kind of kind of like a splitter or something, and he just rolls over.
Did you I sent you a message.
I replied to it on
on
Discord.
Discord. Okay.
Yeah, but I prefer messages like that through Zoom because I don't have Discord open.
Yeah, I sent you on Zoom.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would have happened if they didn't break off the arrowhead. Basically.
Okay, that's why I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Should we take turns standing watch before we sleep? Should we decide
Looks
that?
like Carrie, who's fully passed out, and scoops up the child instead. That sounds like a good plan.
The guard speak
Considering
up's like, we have watch. You can sleep. You did enough.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Before I go to sleep, I want to reach into the bag of holding and take out the box that we got from the fort and sort of gently tap Garrett on the arm.
Yes.
I'm not sure if it's actually time for you to have this or not, but I was told to give it to you if anything happened to Becklin.
What?
This is for you from her. Open it.
You guys, how did you just pull it out? Where did you pull it out from? I mean, this thing's massive. It's like 70 pounds, 90 pounds. It's pretty heavy.
Magic! I don't know.
So.
It's a thing. It happens.
Did she leave a note or anything from?
Was there a note for him?
No, it wasn't.
There was no
only
note.
There was a note for you guys, and that was it.
Yeah, there was no note left for you, but she instructed us to give it to you when it was time, and this seems like as good a time as any. I'm sorry.
He opens it up. Just like umbrella shock over it. And like, if there was like an emotion wheel, it'd be spinning right now for everything that's going on in his face right now. And he has no words. And then he finally says, "If you'd be so kind as when we get ashore to help me put this on."
I'll do what I can, but I'm sort of short. Maybe you should ask Ziggy.
When we get to shore, not right now.
Yeah. Just I'm
Can you do
very
me a
little.
favor? This boat
Yeah.
is kind of cramped. Can we put it back to where you had it and just pull it back out again on shore?
Yeah, that probably would have been a better. Yeah, give it.
And it's like he's. Oh, that was really. He shoves it back in. I really hope she's alive.
I'm sure she is. Just, you know.
Right.
We should all get some sleep.
Yeah, she looked terrible.
Yeah.
I think we all did. And did you see that owl? What was that about?
I don't know. It was really cute. I wish it stayed.
He takes his bag, or like a little bag, and kind of makes it like a pillow shaped, and he just passes out right there. Does anybody else have any other things you want to talk to each other about?
Ziggy will take a moment to stare broodingly off into the water as the moon sets behind him, kind of casting silhouette, thinking about the crazy events of the day, and then, long rest.
Anybody else? Laura?
I'm just gonna flip through my spell book and meditate because I don't need to sleep.
All right.
Okay, well, you can meditate for 4 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Vera?
I'm just going to try and keep this little kitty calm.
And Adventures passes out in your cloak. Mela?
I'll probably spend some time praying before going to sleep.
Okay. Gary, you're already passing out, right? Darrow's already passed out, so the night comes to a fade. A few clouds here and there. Everybody can take. It's not like the most comfortable sleep you ever had. You're on a rocking boat, planks, and it's kind of cramped. But you're able to get a long rest. It's dawn the next morning when the boats reach the shores of Calaman. The walled city of Calaman rises in the distance, spreading across the southern shore of the wide bay. Ships sail to and from the city's walled harbor. Their courses lit by a pair of towering beacons. On the shore ahead, where the Vanguard River meets Calaman Bay, dozens of survivors from Bowler have pulled their mismatched boats ashore and begun making camp. So the boats have kind of pulled into like the shoreline, not the actual harbor, along the shore and outside of the walls, kind of making camp. Some seems like it's been here for a while. Some is arriving slightly before you get there, but yours is definitely the last boat that gets there. So what would you like to do?
I think we need to settle them in as well as we can before going to report to Calaman, or the mayor reporting.
How's Bellerum?
We should probably get him off the boat.
I mean, y'all pulling in right now, so I'll say y'all can be on shore.
Sorry, I'll talk to the little girl and ask her, so who are your parents? Can you tell me their names, what they look like? Your family?
House burned inside.
You got any aunties, uncles, friends?
The Mayor Raven comes to us. We'll find your family. Let's go. She ushers over for a couple other survivors to come take ward of her and take her into the thing. Thank you for. She turns back to look at you. Thank you for saving the villagers. Can't ever repay you enough.
There's no need. What else would we have done?
Derek kind of push you in the arm. Collect your people, find your families, and we'll speak later, Raven says. And then, Garrett's taps you on. You have that box?
Yeah, of course. I pull it back out.
And he slowly starts putting it on. Yeah.
I help him where I can, like buckling the backs of his boots and stuff where I can reach.
Easy enough. The armor is filigreed with ceramic knotwork, perfectly sized for him. There was no note or any instructions with the armor. And continues. Thank you so much for bringing this to me. For feeling you had no obligations really to Becklin or myself, so thank you for bringing this to me.
It's the least I could do.
Who has a so I already asked Ziggy, you have the highest perception. Scanning the refugees, and that's basically what they are now, you realize that Lord Becaris and his son Becaris nowhere to be found.
They're the Malfoys, right?
Huh?
They're the Malfoys, right? Who we're calling the Malfoys?
I think you stole from
Yeah.
You were calling them what? I must have missed that part.
The assholes.
Hey, assholes. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember now. Yeah,
The
yeah.
evil nobles. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you do not see them around anywhere.
What was their actual name?
Akaris.
Becaris.
Malfoys. That's what they were called. Yeah, I like it.
Guys.
Just change
It's just
it.
how I remembered them.
Well, the son was like blonde and very.
Malfoyish.
Yep, that's what he looked like.
This is his father.
Oh.
Ooh, not a Lucius fellow.
But y'all hadn't actually met him yet, so.
Was he at the door when Lorwyn went to warn them?
No, his son opened the door.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So I guess if the mayor's still nearby, I'd suggest to the mayor, perhaps we should start coming up with a list of the missing. I'm already seeing some people unaccounted for. We need to maybe start figuring
that's
out
why I said,
what
get
happened
your
to people.
families and your friends. That's what we're doing right now.
Okay. Well,
Almost like Ziggy's looking for one particular elf. If I remember correctly. I'm just saying.
I was literally about to.
You were, weren't you?
I was
He was
alluding
about to
to
look
that. Yeah. So I'll be like, yeah, I've noticed a few people missing. I know some of your nobles don't seem to be amongst the crowd here. And there was looking for. There was Isn't there an interesting elf lady wandering around? Do we see her?
You talking about the one that's with you?
Well, I mean, we do have one interesting elf lady, but there was another one that wasn't with a part of our group. We should start trying to find out, where if these people are okay, where they went.
I mean, unless you have a name or something for me, we have elves in Vogler. So unless you give me one particular person, I couldn't help you.
Did I ever learn her name?
Yes, you did.
Oh.
That's the first thing she said to you. She introduced
Like
herself.
Yadara or something?
Oh. Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Well, I decide not to use her name while I'm talking to the mayor. Tactfully.
And please, please, just rate them now. No longer I'm here.
Well, you're still in charge. You're not in charge, but you care for the people. Remember, Vogler's not a place. It is, a family, right? And you're still an important part of caring for that family.
Yeah, grab the people who you need and ask around who'd like to ask around for, and who you're trying to track down. You can give you time this time to do so.
Should we track down who's in charge in this town and ask them?
I was going to ask when y'all were ready. I was going to ask you to talk to the governor and make arrangements for refugees and see what you can do for housing and helping and see what the plan is.
We also need to see if this town has cited any enemies at its gates, borders, or surrounding
At the very
areas.
least, give them a warning. They might come here.
Right. Yeah, we got to warn. Tell the story of Vulgar to these people and tell them to be prepared. Get their defenses ready, all that kind of stuff.
By the way, Carrie, this sword is what you have in your
Possession.
Ooh.
If you forgot about that, you had the sword.
No,
Just hold
I
our
remember. I
sword.
have it.
Short sword question mark in our inventory.
You're still in the bag of holding.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
The bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him. Look, I'm in Samurai. Can I get a shout out for Samurai? Let's see. I don't know. Silver Fox, you're in here. Can you give me a shout out for? I know I did it last time. You heard? Oh, it's doing it. All right. So what would you? I'll give you a little bit of time for y'all to decide what you want to do.
Yeah, before we go into town, I turn to Lorwyn and Vera and say, do you want to go find your family?
Yep, that was what I was going to do.
I sent mine a message. I'm good, but I could help. What I look like.
I'm going to start walking
The
off.
same owl comes back to you, Vera. It's floating up. The owl came. Or are you looking at the note? It has a note.
I
again.
was just getting him to land at least.
Yeah, he lands. Pulls out the talons to where you get the.
And I'll open the read.
Ozzy came back super fast. Are you on the boats? That's it. That's all it says.
I'm still putting this off. I am going to write on the same note, no.
Ozzy put his talon out. Ooh, ooh. And what are you doing, Lauren?
I'm starting to go around through the refugees and messaging to see if my parents respond back or if I see them first.
I'll go with Lorwyn, but I'm keeping an eye out for the Bakaris.
I can manage. Thank you. You seem to want to go help the others very much.
Okay.
I appreciate
sort
it.
of wander off. Still looking for the Bakaris.
You're looking for Bakaris? How are you looking for them? You muted.
You're muted.
Sorry, don't know how that happened. I'm looking for the Bakaris. I'm just looking for them visually, just scanning the crowd.
All right. Let me know if you asked somebody or something. All right, Lorwyn. I say probably like roughly 30 minutes or so. You get a ping back. Bata, is that you?
It is. Where are you? Where's Mom? Where's Dad? Where are you? Are you okay?
I am your mother.
Meanie. I don't know which one I was talking. I didn't know which one I was talking to.
You made me seem like you're talking to somebody else. I'm like, me. We set up a little tent over by on the hill over here. Where you at?
On the shore. Are you sure you're okay?
You still wearing your hat?
I'm here. Yes, I still have it from him. Always.
Just back and forth.
Yeah, we're just.
She steps out. She starts. Oh, I see you. Like waving her
Start
hand.
waving.
You see her like they set up a little small like tent, and she's waving at you on top of the hill.
It feels like the same thing all over again, doesn't it?
You saying that to her?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What you mean by darling?
We've lost our second home, seems like.
Yes. But what do we do when we fall?
We get back up. But I don't know.
I'm assuming you're walking up to her and you're having a face to face.
Yeah. Yeah.
She embraces you with a hug. She whispers, "Dad, there." And here. That's right, I'm putting Easter eggs all over this. So.
Is father okay?
He's just passed out in the tent right now.
Can I see him?
Of course. But you know how he is when he wakes up suddenly.
Yeah. I should probably get back to the others and help them.
Go
We've
see
been
him.
asked.
He'd be happy to see you.
Are you sure? I don't want to burden him anymore.
I'll wake him up for you. Darling, your daughter's here. Please wake up. Get your lazy ass out here. You know we don't sleep anyway. It's me as the DM forgot that they're elves. Yes. Lowen, is that you?
It's me.
Comes in and gives you a big hug.
Oh. Yep.
How's everything been?
It's.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I've been busy. I've been studying really hard, and I met some new friends.
Oh, where they
Kinda, sort of, maybe. It's questionable. They're good people, I think. Except for maybe the dwarf. That's mostly devious.
Yeah, elves and dwarves over this years. They've never really gotten well that much. But, yeah.
It's like he almost gets shot all the time for some reason.
At least you're not the one getting shot, though.
It's true. I should be thankful for that. I just came to see if you all were all right. The mayor wants us to start making sure everyone else is safe and catalog the missing.
Well, we're not missing. We're here in real life.
Okay.
As you can see, she can, like, your passive insight, she's trying to hide the fact of what you initially brought up about losing a family. She's trying to keep that, trying to put on a good front for you, so clearly not to upset you too. She smiles.
You okay?
What I tell you is stop wearing that hat. It covers up your beautiful hair.
It was it's all I have from him. You know?
Oh. I'm sure it's been to be proud of you.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, I'm gonna get back, and they're probably lying face down in the bottom of a boat again, somewhere. I should go help.
Before you go,
Yeah.
we made these.
Oh.
Oh, when we saw you. Go to your character sheet and put it in. She hands you a potion, it kind of like swirly blue and a little bit of white in.
Oh.
This will help you read somebody's thoughts the next time they're talking to you.
Is that wise?
What do you mean, my darling?
Well, else. Oh. Is it wrong?
You don't trust somebody, how would you know if you don't know?
You're right. I'll just. You're right, Mama. Tuck it away. I better be going, though. I'm glad you all are safe. I'll catch up later, I promise.
We'll be here. If you
Okay.
need anything made, just let us know and we'll work on it for you, okay?
Okay.
I've added the potion to your inventory.
Okay.
It's a potion of mind reading.
And start walking off and look back and, try to smile and wave and start heading back to the group trying to find them.
While she's doing that, what is everybody else doing?
Is Boehm
So-
still asleep?
Yeah, am I still passed out, or did they carry me to shore yet and throw water in my face to wake me up?
We would have taken you to shore, I'm sure.
Okay.
Hopefully.
I say
How you just
So-
wake up. Ah!
Yeah.
We
So-
wake them up by throwing them in the water.
I was contemplating it.
I will let y'all decide how to wake me up, and I'll react.
Can I first take a look at was it an axe I saw him wielding, or was it a hammer?
You saw an
both.
axe.
He has both.
Yeah.
I
You've
assume
seen
it's
me
the one
wield the
person. I
axe.
just want to look at them.
They look pretty well made, dwarven made axes and hammers. Anything specific you're looking for?
No, I was just I gotten up close and look at them
I'll let
while he
Balron,
was fighting.
What would you like to describe? Describe your weaponry to Vera as she's looking at it.
I will. So it is a giant two-headed axe, two-handed. You've seen me swing it, obviously, in combat. Incredibly sharp edges on them, as would be expected for a dwarven axe. You do see runes along the shaft and the center part, but the blades themselves and the edges have no markings.
Straight face, Julian.
The hammers are,
Why can't
again,
you just say
dwarven
handle?
hammers. No, they don't have a handle, you could. They have a, what is it called? A shaft. That's right. I had to wait for him to have liquid in his mouth for that.
And I tried to lift it.
Nice dwarven shaft.
Yeah.
Give me an investigation check. You're trying
9
to
plus 0. That one.
Net one. Never mind. I'll say, even with a net one. No, never mind. Net one. Net one's a net one. All right. Are you trying to lift it?
Yeah.
Where is it strapped at? Like at your back, I'm assuming?
It is a back, correct.
Give me a sleight of hand check with advantage. And Balron, actually, just try to be as passive perception.
That's a 22.
That beats it.
You have the.
It was a nat 20.
You have the axe in your hand.
How heavy is it?
It's a great axe, right?
It is a great axe. So it is. It's very heavy. It weighs. Let's see. I guess 7 pounds.
Definitely could cleave me in two. I'm so tempted to put it in the water. I will put it back after.
And I also have 2 hammers and some javelins. and daggers and stuff, of course. But
Javelins too.
yes, 2 javelins.
Is anybody else seeing this as she's doing this? I'm assuming Mello is still there. Ziggy's still there.
It depends. I would think, he likes to be helpful. He might have wandered off to go help people,
Okay.
get
What's
settled
Mello
and
doing?
refugeed out and stuff.
I'm staying close to the boat, trying to see if there is people around that I can help, but keeping an eye on Vera.
Did you see
As well
Vera
with
just
our-
like lifting this battle axe from a passed out battle room?
What you got there?
An axe. Nothing special. I'll put it back.
Sounds good.
Trying to put it back on his back now?
Nah, I don't care.
You just- you drop it on him or beside him?
On him.
On him? When you get shot awake as this axe just lands on your stomach where you just had that wound it's not fully completely healed yet. You're like,
Mhm.
ugh.
That's some pain.
Good morning. We're on the shore.
What happened? Ugh. Where are we?
Land. Calaman. Right outside.
I'm just looking around. I assume. Well, we
I'm
did.
waiting for
You
him
said
to
a
check
long
his
rest.
pockets.
No, he does not. He sees he's got his weapons and his axe that is on his stomach, his belly. I'm gonna get up. Where's the garrison?
Garrison, you mean you
Where
want to
is
go
everyone?
to... They're all helping everyone settle in for now. Before we probably head in to contact the council, I'd imagine.
Let the local government can handle settling them in. We should get to warn them of what is happening.
You're not wrong. But I believe Mayor Raven is the one that has the authority for that. I can't really
Former
speak for
mayor?
Vogler.
The former
She's
mayor,
still
correct?
my mayor.
Oh, are you from that town?
I am.
Ah. Is your family well?
They are. Thank you.
Good. Good.
As Al comes lands on her shoulder.
I assume with another message?
Yep, with another message, but it's the first time Barroom seeing the owl land on this owl at all.
Interesting, familiar. Or is it something else?
Did you take me for a caster?
I did not assume what your skills and your abilities are. I've only seen you fight once. It's hard to judge a person and know what they're good at.
I'm going to take the note off of the owl and peek at it where other people aren't reading.
This one came back faster. You must be here. Are you in Calaman? We're very worried about you. By the way, she had no clue I was going to do this with the owl.
Nice touch.
I am going to write back to them, reminding them I am stationed in Calaman, though I don't think I told them. Yes, I am stationed in Calaman, and I am here. And wow. Don't really think I should meet them right now, especially covered in blood and muck. It'll just confirm everything they hate. So that is all I'm going to write on there and return it to Ozzy.
Yeah, he's flown off with it. I assumed that you were doing that. Sorry. Jump ahead.
Yep, my family's fine. Laurelyn's still looking for hers.
Mela, you're responding because you're there with them right now too.
I feel like a lot of people are looking for their families still. How about you, Belram? Where are you from? Do you have any family here?
I have no family here.
Neither do I, which I guess is a blessing in this circumstance. I'm actually going to see if I can help with any basic medical stuff. But come get me when we're all ready to go. And I go and find just like a medical station that they have maybe set up.
Yeah, it's easy enough to find. Raven's set up a nice place to. It's a nice big tent for people that are injured, and as you walk in, there she is again. The one that was casting healing spells. Yeah, there she is.
How can I help? Any wounds that need dressing?
No, there's plenty. You walk in and it's just like carts, or what's the term I'm looking for? What's the little bed, makeshift bed?
Like cots.
Huh?
Cots.
Cots. There we go. Cots, and there's just like lying on each side of the tent, like various injuries, arm injuries, leg injuries, burn marks, burns. People missing limbs. This is all like, if you want to be there, you can probably be there all day helping.
All right, I just start doing basic dressings, wrapping bandages around bleeding wounds, helping run cool water over burns, helping set bones, all of that.
People that are helping hand you a med kit to do so.
Okay. I just jump in.
So you're gonna add one med. What was it? Medical kit? Is that what it is?
Healer's kit.
Healer's kit. There we go.
Okay.
He'll give you a healer's kit. I misspoke. All right, Carrie, what are you doing when you're wandered off, looking for Makaris?
Yeah, so I have been just wandering around, visually trying to see if I see the son who I've seen before. And if I don't visually see him, I start asking around, hey, have you seen the noble family, the Bakaris? And
oh, yeah, they went into the capital like a while ago. Something like they were on a mission or something. I don't know. You know, noble people and whatever.
Right, thanks for that. Yeah, I better go see if they're all right too. Everything all right here? Anything I can do to help?
Grab that guard that pole for that tent.
Yeah.
Now lift it up.
I do it. I have neg 1 strength, but I try.
Put your back into it, Kinder.
All right.
And eventually you get it up in the tent. Lots of. I've been here for an hour trying to do this by myself. Thank you so much.
No worries. That's what I'm here for. Whew. Yeah. Bye. And I head off back towards the others because I know we're heading to the capital anyway, so.
Eventually y'all meet up, unless Mela is trying to stay trying to heal people or not. It's up to her. But y'all can eventually meet back up at the boats. Or where y'all initially came in at. So, y'all meet back up together. Y'all can talk to each
So
other.
we're all at the docks?
Y'all back together again. So, only person I'm not sure of is Mela wants to leave. The medical healing people or whatever. That's up to her.
Maybe when I'm walking back. Sorry.
No, go for it.
Maybe when I'm walking back, I can sort of passive perception, maybe see her in the medical tent if I go past it.
Sure.
Passive
why
13.
Not? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, so I see her?
Yeah, why not?
Cool. Yep, I see her in the tent and she's doing the medical thing. I'm like, hey, Mela!
Hey, what's up? Are you all meeting again?
Not sure, I'm just heading back, but don't you have the magic-y doohickey now that you can do this a lot faster?
I'm still untrained in these gifts that Mishakal has given me. I'm much better with my hands healing people. But I might possibly try and heal some of the worser people with the blessings that I have. But I don't know if there's anybody that bad right now.
That's good, at least.
I mean, there were people missing like legs and arms, and I mean, I would assume that's pretty bad.
Yeah, I'd probably cast a couple of healing words on the worser off of those.
Describe to me what that looks like.
So I would go over to wherever they were laying and put my hands on them, one as close to the wound as I possibly could, and the other sort of like more as a calming hand that I'm here with you, you're not alone kind of thing. Close my eyes and just this golden glow just comes out and heals their wounds.
You know, you look so calm while you do that.
Thank you. Mishakal, serving Mishakal and using the skills that I have learned definitely give me peace. That is a skill that I learned from my adopted mom. She really helped me learn what peace is and where it comes from. So, thank you.
Bet I'd like to meet her someday.
I bet she would love you.
Maybe. Well, anyway, good luck here. I'll come back to get you if we head off anywhere.
Alrighty.
Just smack you on the arm and head off.
And I get back to it.
So Ziggy, Lorwyn, Vera, Carrie, and Belram eventually, as they're all doing your separate things pretty much at the same time, y'all meet back pretty much where you arrived on the shore. And once Mayor Raven comes to you and says, there was one more of you.
Yeah, Mela, she's over in the healing tent doing healy things.
They said that she's using holy power again? Does that mean the gods are back?
Don't
Ask
know.
this one.
Well, as I said before, I'd like you to be my voice and head to the castle. Speak with Governor Mayat for preparations and organization for our people. See how we can assist them and how they can assist us. Be my voice in those chambers, please. Garrett will go with you.
Lorwyn, did you find your family?
Yeah, I did. They're well. They're good. And yours? Yeah, they're here.
Look at the fun we're having.
They're here.
That's good.
Dark Lance 144. Thank you for the follow. You can give a D4 to any player you like. Just put in chat who would like to give a D4 to. Welcome to the channel. And if you're new here, anybody that's new here, I'll put in exclamation point rewards so you can see all the rewards you can do to affect the game. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Continue.
I'm glad you two were able to connect with your families.
Best
outcome, given the circumstances.
How's everyone else? You've been helping him, right?
Yeah, you know, it's... You can sort of expect what it's like out there. A lot of tension. A lot of people grieving. But that's why we're here. Help any way we can.
Which means we do need to head to Castle Kalaman, as the mayor suggested.
Right, should we pick up Mela on the way?
Probably be best.
Yeah, so she doesn't wonder where we went.
And Dwarfy Pants. Looks like you're coming with us?
Are we going to help plan for the counterattack?
Well, I don't know about that.
That's up to the marshal.
Excellent. Then let's go.
All right, then.
Where are the horses?
Reckon we're gonna have to hoof it on foot, mate.
You remember we came on a boat.
Yes, and do they not have horses for sale here?
Probably not down here in the slums.
And I don't think we need to be wasting our steel on that, considering we have no food, no home, no anything for these people. Best to save that for more important things. So I'm sorry, you're gonna have to walk.
Yeah, so leave the horse so they have meat to eat. That makes sense. That is a good call.
You have to feed the horse.
If we bring these horses on the boats? DM?
Wait, we're not going on the boats. We're talking about
There's
getting
no
the
horses,
horses
though.
to ride there.
Yeah.
The horses.
There's no...
Well, then I was just told
It
we
needed all
would
the
walk.
room they could get for the people of Vogler. Horses would have took up a lot of room.
Well, I assume we're in the city. That's
You're
why.
on the coastline.
We're like right outside.
We're just down. Okay.
You arrived on the coastline south of the main harbor.
Okay.
We're still on the shores, which apparently is the slums, according to
Yeah.
Gary.
Yeah, that's why
It's a
I'm
tent
like,
city,
yeah,
I don't know.
that's the
What?
slums.
It's a tent
I heard
city.
the slums, and I was like, oh, it's a large city then, because it's got slums.
Well, Kalaman is large. It's the beacon of the east. And I can't remember where the castle's at, but probably the big thing that
I've
way.
attached a map. Let me put it on screen for everybody.
Oh, I was meaning Vera.
So basically, you arrived on the southern side of the shore, which is probably by the Fisher Gate, and Fisher's Gate.
Okay.
Outside there, you're camped up there. Belrum, find the brothel.
Yo. Take his mind off water.
But well, that being said, we're at our halfway point. So as they're getting ready to head into Kalaman, I'm assuming. Y'all stopping to pick up Mela?
Yes, I believe that was
Mela
the...
going with them?
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
You want to have that little interaction?
Wait, Mela, time to go. We're heading to the keep. Or something.
All right. I will be back. I'll see you later. And I'll wander off with to the group.
Thank you for your help. Shit, you've done so well here. We got it from here.
Thank you.
They turn around and start. And we'll go ahead and take our break. We'll be back. Like a tenner. And everybody gets refreshments, snacks, all that good stuff. And we'll be back. And welcome back. We're back from our break. I read something and I stand corrected. They're about 2 miles south of Calaman. So they're gonna have a 2-mile trek, but easy enough. So again, on this 2 miles, I give you time to talk to each other if you'll like. Because I am a giving DM and I want you to talk to each other. And I'll also say during the break, we implemented that if anybody comes in and follows and doesn't say anything, the D4 goes to the DM. That's now a thing.
Thanks, Sig.
I mean, it wasn't my intention.
Sure. Boom. Nice axe.
You said axe?
Yeah. Or hammer, or whatever the fuck it was.
Axe. No, it's an axe. Thank you. It has served me well when it's been needed.
How often has it been needed?
It's your high passive perception that you have. As they're having this, Vera and Belrom's having this discussion, you see these like kind of metal wraps going up his forearm on both sides of Belrom.
Metal what?
Kind of like metal, like metal that's been wrapped around his arms.
Like fancy ornate bracers?
Maybe not. Just see it.
And then the question was how frequently or how often, right? I think somebody asked that.
Mm-hmm.
Too often and too frequently. But that is the world we live in.
You handled yourself really well.
As do you and your friends. I've not seen a group like you handle so many. Are they? What are they? Draconians? They're. What are we fighting?
I've been calling them Draconians based on some of my based on some of my research. Okay. I believe Draconian would be a good phrase for them. I'm still planning on finding out a little bit more about these creatures once we get to the big city. Hopefully there'll be some libraries or sages we could discuss. I think if we had looked into some history of the Cataclysm and other things, we might learn a little bit more about these Draconians. I'm particularly interested in figuring out how to avoid being turned into stone by them.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was, and the arrow,
Well, it's not your fault they have some sort of uncanny, unnatural, magical ability.
Oh, yeah, I was aware of it and it exploded on the dwarf. I
do feel that we need to figure out a counter or a way to avoid that specifically, without just sort of having our companions and familiars get killed while we stand back and shoot bad guys with arrows or something like that, which is a possibility, but I'd like to avoid that. But if we need to figure out some sort of I don't know, like a potion or some sort of ability to deal with the potentially turning to stone, because that could be a real downer.
Have you tried holding your breath?
That would be a real downer, as Garrett shouts out from behind you guys as he's falling.
We've been trying to ditch this guy this whole walk.
He puts on one suit of armor and it sounds like his IQ's just skyrocketed or something.
There, you handled yourself very well. That last one against the ogre. Much better than the first time.
I was just trying to protect the people,
Heroic.
Thank you for getting Carrie on the bow.
Yeah. Cheers.
Who's your dwarf friend? Who was it with you before?
Yeah, we made this new friend. He was helping. It seems to be helping with some of the defense of Volgar earlier, and all we know is that he bursts strange magical effects out of him, and it's kind of freaky. Maybe we should find out more about it.
Does the person with a little baby lizard?
Quiet, that's his son.
That's still not
that does
around
make sense.
because he has to recast it because it collapsed.
Yeah, I decided not to recast him while we're on the boat. And I guess we'll leave him uncast for now, since we're just walking around.
Probably a good idea if we're about to meet the marshal. We don't need to.
Yeah, we're
spook
gonna
them.
go into a city and stuff like that. Yeah.
Vera, you feel claw marks coming up the back, and as the cat comes out and puts her head out from under your ear or hair, so it's kind of like sitting on your shoulder right now.
Whoa, what's its name?
Cat. You want to name it?
Spot.
Cat's
Call
pretty
it
apt.
Spot.
We could
Spot's very
Have
ask.
any spots, Stan?
It's a calico cat.
We could ask all the gods watching our adventures to name them.
How about that,
I will
Twitch
hand
chat?
him
Would you
to
like to
Kiri.
name the calico cat that they have?
Is it a
Not
natural
paying
cat?
attention anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cat. Oh, the one she has is a stuffy.
Well, my real
yeah.
one doesn't want to come closer. He's shy.
So Silver Wolf, because I said Fox earlier wrong. Would you like to name the cats? I know you're in chat, so.
I don't think they're paying attention anymore.
Hey,
I'm going to try and hand it to Kiri. Is it a boy or a girl?
Have you
It's
looked?
hard to tell with cats.
Nope. I wouldn't know how to check. Without getting
it's
clawed.
easy. It's
Bro.
easy. Just look at the back of the cat. Is it a kitten or is it a grown cat? Do we know?
It's a grown cat.
So
You'll
if-
know.
You'll know if you
You'll
look at
know.
the back.
Can I
Mhm.
do
Know
an
it when
animal
you see it.
handling
you-
roll to sex the cat?
You
I
don't.
was waiting for that.
Yeah, if you're gonna
Actually-
pet the cat, give me an animal handling check.
I got a
Here, just hand
17
it to
just
me.
to tell what
Yep,
what the sex is.
Terry has it now.
That was a net
Oh
one.
my!
Does not like you.
No. Carrie's a dog person.
Pat your hand away.
Yeah, this
Does
cat
that.
not like.
I guess
I like the cat, it does not like
Shell
me.
has named it Hasbro.
Hasbro.
Aw.
Hasbro,
The perfect name.
like the toy company, or is there some other
Uh-huh.
reference?
They're the owners.
That-
We're
they're
not
the
gonna
owners
get
of
into all
WotC.
the OGL disbark.
I get it now.
Yeah. We're not gonna get into all that, but yeah.
While we're
Arlo.
walking,
Ziggy.
Hmm?
Ziggy, high or low?
Low.
Why the one time I roll an actual 50? I'll consider that.
Cat's a hermaphrodite.
It will be a male cat.
All right. I believe Hasbro is a male cat, so no tutus for Hasbro. But maybe like some cat armor or some sort of other outfit would work fine. A leather
be
cowl,
heteronormative.
maybe. Yeah.
Still put clothes on a cat.
that
I mean,
too.
if you're
animal
going into
cruelty.
battle, you need some sort of like leather little cat armor and stuff.
Am I bringing the cat to battle?
Well, if you're taking the cat everywhere you go, You're going to end up in battle with a
Did
cat.
not say I was going to do that. He just lost his home. We're going to find him a new one.
I do believe that there is actual medieval cat armor. I remember seeing some of it.
That poor cat.
No, imagine the person who has to put it on the cat. That poor person.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
This is our conversation.
Yeah,
To
there is
Calaman.
there is actual historic like cat armor with a full plate, face plate, and everything else. If you just look up cat armor, there's a lot of modern people who've made armor for cats, but there is a historic like cat armor from the Middle Ages. Oh my God, crocheted cat armor for cats. How cute is that? Sorry. This has all been in character, by the way.
Or when you sent that directly to me.
Ah, well, you can read it too. You know what? Fine.
Statues of Titanic soldiers line Calaman's mighty walls. Ancient stone knights stare into the distance, daring invaders to dash themselves against his defenses. It withstood even the cataclysm. The disorganized neighborhood of tents, ramshackle structures line the road of the city's nearest gate. The soldiers in blue and yellow uniforms questions all who enter. It's your approach. Oh, who goes there? What is your business here in Calaman?
You might have noticed the tent city down the way. We're from there. We're refugees from Vogler. We must talk to your leader in regards to that.
I thought you already sent somebody in for that.
No, the mayor appointed us to come talk to the council.
We've been sent to speak to Governor Myatt.
Who came before us?
The
Malfoys.
The Lord Bacchus and his son. They said they were here to speak on the Count of Vogler.
No.
I knew they'd come into town, but they were not sent on Vogler's behalf. Not as far as we've been told, anyway.
That's above my pay grade. It points to the big, massive castle in the middle of the city. Yeah, they're up. The mayor's up there and everything. So yeah, just don't cause any trouble, all right?
All right. Just to clarify, there should be no other party coming after us than for this. Just in case.
It's above my pay grade. Y'all can figure it out. We're
What
just
was
here
your
to make
name?
sure people don't cause trouble.
What was your name? You didn't name
Make
him?
one up.
You didn't
They
name
don't
him,
have
Lord.
names.
Sir Guardsman, what is your name?
Can I have your employee ID badge?
You might want to rehire the guy up
Oh
front.
my god, give me a second.
Guardy McGuardface.
You know,
Bring up
ask
random name
everyone
generator.
Their name.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yep.
No, not at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Just human. Whatever.
Jadicious.
I certainly
My
hope
name
this
is
guard becomes
Alamon.
an important
Alamon.
NPC now that we have a name for him.
Mhm.
Dies immediately.
They're coming!
Well, we're gonna rush past him if he allows us to
He said,
catch him
he
to the
said
car.
yes.
Yeah, he
Says
said we
just
could
don't
go.
cause trouble.
Yeah. No promises.
Oh, by
Look
the
at
way,
Carrie when he
our
says
captain
trouble.
was leading Lord Bacchus and their son. Oh. I don't know if that
So
means
where did
anything.
the Lord Where did the Lord Bacchus go? To the governor?
Our captain is leading him to the castle.
All right, let's go. We gotta get there quick before they do any damage.
Well, who says they're doing damage? Like devil's advocate, but.
Well, I mean, they're probably going to do some sort of damage to our reputation and stuff like that. Like they can't have anything good on their minds if their first thing is to go to the governor and get their story out first, you know?
I guess. But you saying something, Vera?
You got it.
No worries.
Sorry.
See, this is why we're a team. On the way there, I want to sort of pull Lorwyn aside. Still walking with the others, but just a little bit to the side. And go, so, do you remember that little conversation we had about a certain short sword I've got in a certain bag of holding?
You pick the worst times to bring up these things.
I know.
Do you realize that?
I tried to bring it up on the trek in, but then we were talking about other things and it wasn't right. Anyway, I still would love it if there was some way that you could identify what it is, but not for nefarious purposes this time. I admit it was nefarious before, but it's not now. I want to sell this sword and give the steel to the people of Vogler. But I can't sell it if I don't know what it is.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Oh no. Deception check on that.
No, I'm not going to ask that over.
Did you pull out the sword?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
we've talked about it before. She knows what I'm talking about.
Later tonight.
What are you doing? Why are you lagging behind? We got to get to the castle.
Yeah, we're coming. Keep going.
She sprained her ankle.
It's so painful.
So sad. From the fight yesterday.
No. Melly, can you
I got it. We got it.
Do you need help?
Yeah, let's all stop and look at them.
She's just loosening the muscle up.
It's just limbering it up a little bit to get the stiffness out, you know? I'll be right. Just keep going. We'll catch up.
Well, hurry up. You don't have time to waste. Garrett continues walking. What about everybody else? Y'all continue walking? All right, Laura.
What to do about that?
Be at the back of the group, sort of keeping an eye on them, but still ahead of them.
Like we're still moving, we're just sort of whispering together.
Well, yep. Continue.
May be presumptuous, but I feel like this is going to come back and bite us in the ass somehow, Carrie.
Possibly, but if it does, direct it to me. I'm the one that deserves the ass biting.
Of course I'm going to direct it to you.
Yeah, I'm just saying, don't, yeah. But yeah, later, not now.
Yes, definitely later. We are so lagging behind. Come on.
Yep, let's go.
You do
You're so lagging
for this.
I know. I was trying to do it on the walk in, but then you skipped, so I'm like, oh, okay, I'll do it now.
Blame it on me.
I'm sorry, I was trying to butt in for ages.
No, you tried to do it, and Laura said no, she wanted to go see her family alone, and that's what it was. Don't blame me for this.
No, on the walk in, on the 2-mile walk in, I tried to do it then. That's okay, it doesn't matter.
It's the same thing.
The initiative is on the screen.
No reason.
Don't worry about it. As you get closer, even the opposing castle Kalaman didn't stand atop 100-feet cliffs. It would still tower over every other structure in the city. The path to it rises up off the cliffside, overlooked by gigantic statues matching those of the city walls. The path ends. Guards stand before you in an open gate. State your business. They say to you.
Here to speak with the Governor Maya on behalf of Vogler.
We've had a little incident, so it's a little bit urgent.
I thought somebody was already here for Vogler.
Yeah, we've been told about that. They are private representatives. They are not representatives of Vogler in the whole.
All right. Just follow me.
Thank
I'm
you.
walking through the courtyard. As you cross the Castle Calaman's paved courtyard, a familiar figure intercepts you with an arrogant smile. Arcus the Younger.
Malfoy.
My father has the matters well in hand. We'll be sure to send for you and the rest of the fish folk once we've determined what's best for them.
Did the mayor send you to do this?
She's no longer mayor.
And who appointed you the leader of the people of Vogler?
How much steel coins do you have?
What does money have to do with anything?
We're the most wealthy, the most nobles. We are now in charge of Vogler.
Where's all that money here?
No, you're not. There's no Vogler.
The people of Vogler. I am sorry. Trust that my father has it well in hand.
Well, we don't, so scooch.
You're on a mission.
Anybody trying to intimidate him or persuade him at all?
I'm just going past him, between his legs if I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
We're tiny.
All right.
I still have my blonde wig on, by the way. I don't think he saw me, but I still have it on.
Oh, really?
I do not have a blonde wig on. And
You still
do
wearing
have
it
the
while
same
we-
color hair, sir.
I've been wearing it the whole time. It's ratty and disgusting now.
Probably.
I don't think I've seen you without the wig on, because you had it on at the very beginning.
Yep.
Yep. You're probably just thinking I'm a gross little unkempt creature.
I told you that my father has it well in hand as he tries to step in front of you.
I step around. We can do a dex check. I'm stepping around this guy.
Or we can just walk right past him.
That's
Is
what I'm
there a
saying.
reason why you won't let us
Straight-
pass?
Straight
you
line
make it past
is
him, I'm
the-
assuming. What's your dex check?
Oh, sorry. Yep. Oh my god. 7. 3 plus 4.
Maybe not. It's just like, listen, I said my father has it well in hand.
Now it's just a persistence thing. I can't get past him. They're just going, but.
I cast command.
Ooh.
Wisdom check. I'm apparently very bossy.
Wisdom check. We find his exact stat block. What's the save?
14.
Wisdom.
Well, he rolled a natural 14. Let's see if he has a negative. Sparkius. The wisdom? Ooh. He rolls a 16.
Either way, I'm still yelling, sit, and I guess then it would be intimidation. Get out of our way.
Roll intimidation check.
Since she has all of us backing her up, would it be advantage?
Don't need it. 21.
Nice.
Fine. Yo. But I assure you he has it well in hand. He kind of skirts off, stompingly, kind of pissed off.
I want to step on his foot. Accidentally.
He's walking away from you. You're just gonna like kick him as he's walking away.
Basically.
Make an unarmed strike.
She failed a dex check and accidentally stepped on him.
Exactly. He was walking, I was walking, it just happened.
It's like a performance, actually. You're performing like you're You
Ow!
accidentally stepped on.
Where is it?
The guards.
It's a
Look, we
rainbow.
don't have. We're not. Don't cause any trouble. Stop.
14.
The guards. are
I missed
telling
him
us-
anyway, probably.
What? 14 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just missed.
So I step near his foot and just casually keep strolling. I don't know nothing.
And what is your name?
The Gar.
Yes, the. Did you know
Chadwick.
this one?
My name is Gorwin.
Jerk.
You're making me write all these down.
Oh, God.
The recap next
somebody
week is just
rolled
going to
up
be,
a-
we met this guard, then we met this guard, then we met this guard.
I got a whole chain of command right here.
So it
Technically, I
eventually
don't have
leads
to
you
write
up
it down.
to the council chamber. He escorts inside. Governor, this group is said they're here for Vogler as representatives for Mayor Raven. They're here. 8 serious-looking people sit around a broad table in the middle of a spacious hall. The table's in a tall man with plaited blonde hair and velvet vest of blue and gold stands to greet you. Welcome, guest. My name is Governor Kafoff Matt. Your leader has briefed us on the situation in Vogler. His bold defense and his eagerness to strike back against these invaders. As Matt says this, he nods to a man near him, which is Lord Bacchus. Baccharis? Sheesh, I cannot talk. Lord Baccharis, who glares at your intrusion. Tell us, Governor continues, are your people still preparing for battle?
Battle is over. We lost. Vogler is lost. Overrun by an army. Okay.
What is this? Like, said you wanted to strike back. But yes.
Perhaps someone else could strike back, but possibly not, because it's a huge army of monsters. If a strike back is warranted, you'd need more people than this city, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you need to get together a giant army to deal with this.
So you do not want to strike back?
Vogler is a village of fisher folk. We can't. Also, FYI, this guy was a noble in the city. He was not its leader. And is not its leader. That is still Mayor Raven.
Yeah, we defended Volgar, and I did not see this guy anywhere, and I don't know if I would trust him to speak for Volgar here.
The people of Volgar are ready to strike back, and we are. I am the new leader.
Yeah, you and what army, mate?
Strike back
Not
against
in Vogler.
Strike back against what? Did you even see what we were fighting? Or did you run way before then?
Yeah, describe the enemy real quick.
Pretty sure we have all the information on the enemy that we should be reporting to this council here.
We have eyewitness front accounts of the enemy attack on Volgar.
Lord Bacchus, is this true? What? You're dismissed. Out.
Us or him?
The governor's telling Lord Bacchus or Baccharis to leave.
Smart move, Governor. I wouldn't trust that guy.
I'm tempted to stand on his foot, but I don't do it.
All right, so what What's if you're the actual representative of Mayor Raven, what can Calaman assist with?
Well, first we should probably warn you. I don't know what Fancy Pants back there told you, but this is not a regular army, and it is huge.
It's a huge army of monstrous proportions, actual monsters with giant siege engines. Burned the entire town of Volgar to the ground within moments, really. And it is a significant, dire threat to you in this town and stuff like that. You might want to start preparing defenses, get some scouts out, figure out if this army is coming to this location next.
Darrett also speaks up. And our primary goal was for Mayor Ravens, for our people to have shelter and be taken care of, and have just
some charity would be greatly appreciated.
Charity, safe haven. That's the term I'm looking for our people.
We don't have much to offer. Like I said, we're mostly fisher folk, but they can always help with the fishing industry. A lot of experience there. We've got tailors and merchants. We won't just be mouths to feed.
We can also offer our personal expertise in battle, draconian fighting, and in general, just getting stuff done.
How not to turn to stone.
Yeah, we're working on that too.
Yeah, that's a thing. They can turn people to stone. It's pretty freaky.
It's kind of crazy because you're trying to fight them, and then you succeed in fighting them, and then they turn you to stone. It's a problem. We're working on it. It's something we need to work on.
Governor Myatt frowns. He says, "This is all dire news. My heart goes out to you and your families. But I hope you can understand our resistance to welcome you all through our city gates. These aren't normal times. Marshal?" The governor gestures to a stern woman wearing armor and embellished with a blue and gold colors of Calaman. She nods and begins. "I am Marshal Benderi, commander of the Calaman's military forces. I'm afraid your situation is far from unique. Small villages and farms to the south and east of Calaman have been burned in recent weeks. Volgar is the largest community to be attacked and the only one with many survivors. Experienced patrols of armored Calaman soldiers have been found, cut down, in some cases with mysterious claw-like slashes across their armor."
Not so mysterious.
Yes. Lord Barkus and you guys have provided the clearest information on enemy Calamans to receive to date.
So things have been going on for weeks. Why weren't you talking to Volgar about this? If the local communities were being destroyed, we probably should have had a little bit more heads up.
We wasn't sure what was going on to give such a warning.
It is a mystery. Well, I mean, it's not anymore, but it was a mystery, so that's understandable.
Everyone has heard rumors of the war to the east. But we now have considered that far-off nation's struggles relevant. I'm eager to hear anything that you've already said about the enemy, since you have first-hand accounts with them?
Well,
How about in exchange for information, you grant these villagers refuge here? And like I said, they are not just mouths to feed. They will earn their worth here.
That's it. I've had enough. The governor stands up. Would you be so kindly as to step outside the chambers while the rest of the elders be here, have the discussion on what to do, and no one bring back in with our decision. Garrett bows, turns to walk out. Everybody else walk out.
Yep. I linger to make sure everyone else goes out, but yes, I'll go out.
As y'all are ushered into the hall outside the chamber, Garrett looks at you. We cannot mess this up. This is our opportunity to ensure Vogler's people are taken care of.
Definitely. And I immediately put my ear to the door.
I was going to do that too.
Give me a perception check.
Ugh, 13. Oh, I have a +4. Can I apply that, or is that too late?
What'd you get?
13, but I have a +4. Can I use it?
You gotta use it before you roll.
Okay.
I will say you will not hear exact words, but you can hear arguments between here and there. Like, but it's more muffled. You can't pick out any clear words.
They sound pretty mad. I'm not sure how good it's going.
But that's even closer. You hear every once in a while, like Lord Baccharis, because he went back in.
What?
Yeah,
Hold on.
He actually never left. He went to the end of the table. He was just basically told to shut up.
Okay, I was under the impression he left.
Yeah.
In that case, I see that he's not leaving. Can I do this retroactively? Because I didn't know that he hadn't left the room.
You can try.
Like, I'm not bursting back in. This is before we leave.
Okay, what?
Yep. I see that Lord Baccharis isn't leaving. And I start, like, ushering him. Like, come on. You as well.
No.
Well, then I turn to...
The governor says to you, I still need to talk to him about other things, so he needs to stay.
Shouldn't he, like, leave for this particular part of the meeting? He's not got anything to do with this part.
I'm the governor here. I decide what is needed for what purpose.
I definitely understand, and I don't want to step on your toes. But
you
this
quite
man has been
literally are,
lying and
my
deceiving
child.
to you. This man has lied and deceived you.
I realize that. I still have questions for him.
Can I insight check him? He seems like he's got, like, some alliance going with this Lord guy.
Roll an insight check.
I'm rolling so shit today, but that's okay. 16.
You can get the gist that he definitely wants to interrogate him. It's more of a interrogation than actual, like, alliance with this person. He's trying. You definitely tell that the governor, he has to also respect the other council members. He can't just make a decision as much as he wants to. So you can definitely tell that he wants, what he's saying, he wants to more or less interrogate or Karis.
Okay.
Because he kind of feels like, above table, he feels like Karis has a different motive or something. He just wants to find that out. That's why he's not asking him to leave.
Okay, in that case, apologies. I'll see myself out, and I'll leave.
Okay. We're back outside.
Yep, sorry.
So you have a little bit of time to talk amongst yourselves of what has happened so far. As Carrie's over there. Don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna start dragging her away from the door.
But I've almost
You're
got it. I've
gonna
almost
make
got it.
things worse. They already don't like us.
Yeah, I guess. Kick the floor a little bit.
That could have gone worse, I guess.
The nerve of that fat fuck. My God. I've just...
That's very amusing. But why would he want to fight? We have nothing.
Maybe that's the problem. All of his money, all of his wealth is back in Vogler. He wants it back.
He doesn't even know what we're up against, though. He left long before they arrived.
Yeah, I don't think he cared.
Well, we know that when we went to go fetch him.
How did he know that they were going to attack if he was gone before I arrived with the warning?
We did warn him.
We knew the army was coming. We didn't realize so quickly.
Ah, I see. So Becklin is from that village, from Vogler. And when I was sent back by Becklin, this family was not mentioned at all. Should we not mention how Becklin has sent us and the warnings and what we have seen? We're just not accusing, but actually give them facts. This governor cannot be that short-sighted unless there is something else at play here. Is there no honor?
Do we as characters know how much influence the Knights of Salamnia have in this town?
Unless somebody's directly from here, more or less probably mainly just Vera. She's not really from here, but she has contacts here. But not really.
Well, depending how highly they think of the Knights of Salamnia, might not mean a thing. Just another name thrown out there.
Hey, Derek. How high do they think of you all? Because he's still right here with us.
Oh yeah, Garrett. What do they think of you here?
Well, I just became a knight, so...
But you've been with the Order for a while, right? Training and stuff?
I mean, they respect us, but it's not like we had pull.
But they trust you, right?
I would imagine so. They have not killed us yet. Something wrong with your nose, Laura?
Oh, yes. I think I just need to go powder it or something. Sinuses. It's helping with the headaches. I'll be fine. It's gonna be over here.
Our main focus is the people of Vogler. We're gonna make sure they're taken care of. Does anybody else want to have a chat?
Carrie's just pacing at this point. In her own world.
Do we see Arcus walking around still outside?
Yeah, the younger.
No, you don't see him.
Hmm.
And y'all like outside the chambers actually, so you're not outside anymore.
Well, I didn't know if he might have strolled back up because his dad's in there.
No, he's not.
Okay. Is there anything in these halls?
Well, if you're done talking, I can just continue on to the next. It's a nice. It's like one of those like very nice decorated hallways.
Like really nice, not just nice.
Yeah, really nice. Intricate designs.
How many guards are patrolling? No.
What are their names?
That's the episode title.
After half an hour, the council or the chamber doors open, and most of the council members file past you without a glance. Marshal Venerin beckons you from the door while inside. Governor Miant and Lord Vicaris remain inside.
I'll wait for the others to reconvene if they went exploring or anything and then go in together.
There's some chairs set up. The governor ushers you to have a sit and waits for all of y'all to be seated.
Are any of the chairs Kenda-sized?
Sure.
I'm just imagining like we have to stand so that we can see over the thing.
At least 4 of the chairs.
They bring over some footstools for the Kender.
I'll take it.
In a decisive tone, the mayor says, "The citizens of Kalaman are prepared to offer you, your people, shelter in neighborhoods outside the city walls for protection, the protection of our soldiers, and while we can spare it, food from our tables." He folds his hands and fixes his eyes on you. There is a condition, though. Kalaman's leaders are concerned about the threat posed by the enemy to attack Vogler. The city is willfully little information about this foe, and the scouts sent to learn more have all disappeared.
Was that a sneeze, Gesundheit?
It was. I muted myself. The scouts to learn we have sent have all but disappeared. However, you have faced this foe and saved an entire village from its attack. In return, Kalaman is protecting the people of Vogler. Kalaman's leaders want you and Dariet to report to Marshal Venderi as special operatives in the Kalaman military. You have a chance to discuss this.
It's better than nothing. I say we take it. This is aside, not to Governor.
Garrett speaks up and says, "I'm going to take it."
No argument from me.
Don't know about the rest of you, but go ahead.
Would this interrupt my squire training at all, or could I just have this as part of it?
Above Taylor Vera, your squire training is pretty much done, because you now have higher power guiding you. You have like a different path now. But are you asking them?
Yeah, I would have.
No, you have plenty of time to train.
I will definitely agree to it.
I turn to the governor and just for a little bit of just clarification of the terms of this. You'll share the food on your tables while there is food to share. Would it be permitted for us to start our own farmstead so that we can supply our own food in time?
Clarify.
Or we have fishing expertise too. Like we're the whole town of fisher people.
Yeah, but we can't just live off fish.
Well, but we trade fish, right?
To clarify the finer details, You swear to serve Calaman's military, though all are welcome, and only until the threat to regain to the region is over. You become squires to Calaman and be paid 5 steel coin per week. You and your
So it's like an actual job. Oh.
Yes. You and your companions will receive free lodging in the castle here. You'll be given palm-sized emblems of blue and gold symbol of Calaman etched in its face. This is beyond, or this is a symbol of their. Oh wait, that's for me to read. Yeah, but this is a symbol of your rank of lieutenancy, higher than soldiers, but lower than commanders.
Erwin, were you going to say something? With the rest of you, whatever we decide, I'm with you.
What is our mission? Just to serve military and be here as guards for your city? We've seen your military at the gates.
Your mission is to report back to us any information on armies. We'll send you on a specialized missions to find out more information.
And who do we report to?
The Marshal.
What is a chain of command?
You report to Marshal. I said this. You report to me, Wolf.
And we can handle our missions as we deem fit? No interference? As long as the mission is accomplished?
Correct. And you get paid for it. Rooms in the castle, weekly pay. Your people are taken care of and protected by the guards.
And equipment and supplies, yes?
We do. We have that
Smart.
here. You have access to any standard equipment that you may need.
Standard equipment is not enough, as we've told you. Their abilities are beyond that.
What did you asking for?
We need better equipment if we're going to go out in the field and be your spies. We have to be able to have a communications network, a supply network, along with equipment to handle these creatures who, every time we kill them, they turn everything around them to stone. That is not something that standard equipment is able to deal with.
That is true. They're really nasty.
I agree with you, but right now we do not have the means, anything to protect against that. We have to do our own research, possibly come up with the better defenses for that. As of right now, you have access to standard equipment. You want more powerful items? I'm assuming your sense is talking to some kind of form of magical items. As you do know, in this world, magic left the land years ago, and magic items are lost to years. So
I am talking of skilled weapons that have been master crafted and armor. Magic holds no pull for me.
we have the finest armors. Our equipment is tip-top shape. When I say standard, I mean like it's not magical items.
Well, and surely they're
I'm even
human
upgraded
crafted.
the term in the book. It says mundane. I'm saying standard.
Surely your dwarven equipment's got to be better than what they can offer you anyway.
From what I've seen from their guards, it appears like it is, which does not bode well to work for the army if that is the best that they have, and they have nothing better to offer those in the party. I'm not worried about myself. I can handle myself. I must be concerned about those that are with me, though, for we all need to survive and come through the mission successful.
Sure, but I don't know if we can ask for things they don't have.
Hold on. How smart am I? I think I'm dumb. I don't think I can have this conversation.
How smart?
No, you know what? I'm pretty dumb. I'm like standard. I probably would be like, oh, okay, you're going to pay
me. Want stuff.
Yeah.
Me get more stuff.
Well, do we have an agreement?
I look around at everyone else and then look to Garrett to give the final say.
I mean, for myself personally, the idea of ranging about, finding out about monsters and dealing with them seems pretty much up my alley. I'm fully prepared to deal with this mission. Or series of missions.
Yes, Governor, we accept. With that, the meeting concludes.
Do we care about that other fellow that was here? What has happened to him? The one who acted as if he did anything other than run away.
Lord Baccaris.
I think he ran away.
I can hear you.
Yes, we're aware.
Oh, is the coward still here?
The coward of Vulgar. Vulgar.
Dwarf.
If I was a bard, I'd write songs called The Coward of Vogler, and they'd be all about you, my lord.
Brave, brave Sir Robin.
You won today. You got your wish. As he stands up and leaves.
What was that?
What was what?
Oh, I blew a raspberry.
Oh. The marshal, she says, when you're ready, come to my office on the second floor of the castle. And you can get your first duties. Until then, ensure your people are safe. Your families themselves within the city is safe. And here's your first payment. Each of y'all get 5 steel coins. And Elrum, if I hadn't explained it, so I'm honoring their traditional, they have steel coins. They're in place of gold, so you can just add it to your gold coins.
Okay.
They're steel coins for story purposes.
Got it.
And we'll talk soon. I usher you out of the meeting. Doors closed. You can head back to your people.
There is an apothecary magic shop-ish here if we did want to go there.
Yeah, Vera, you got that owl flapping around somewhere. We could probably send a message to Raven.
Yeah, it's not come back yet.
It probably can't because where you're at.
Did they
How
give
about
us like
Garrett go give the message to Raven?
Yeah, actually, Garrett, were you part of that agreement that you become part of this city's?
Yeah, I'm in there with you. We're
Yeah,
in this
yeah, just
together,
making sure.
guys.
Yep. Glad to have you, Garrett.
I'm glad
Totally
to
didn't
have
forget
you
you.
too.
Did they give us an indication of where we should start?
Yeah, we're going to the office in the second floor of the castle when we're ready for our first assignment.
But she also instructed you to go take care of your people too, so. make sure they get settled into their stations. As the
Yeah, I was just asking. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So as far as terms of the agreement, they're already assisting. They already sent soldiers out to protect them and bring them in within the outside of the walls of the city and give them places to stay.
Yeah, because I was asking that because if Garrett wasn't part of this deal, then I would have sent him down and we could have gone up, but we all have to go together. So together we shall go.
No.
Should we make sure who was the mayor?
And if you want to get any supplies while you're here on your way out, you can.
Raven? Raven is the mayor?
Should we tell them of this other person and what they were attempting to do?
Especially because he walked out ahead of us. Let's go. I'm making a beeline back for camp.
Okay.
At some point, we should check out that supply room.
You're much faster than I am. I'll take a look at their weapons. Is there anything you need? You with the javelins?
Actually, a couple of us.
A couple more javelins?
Yeah, sure.
And I think we need new bolts and arrows from our last encounter.
Arrows would be good. Carrie yells over her shoulder.
Yeah, I don't think anybody here has any crossbow. Oh, I guess Garrett does.
Yeah, arrows.
And they also give each of you 6 war horses.
Woo!
Nice.
There we go.
Should I get a pony?
For me to kill in that session.
Mm-hmm.
Only the Kinders can all share a horse.
Probably.
Are you thinking piled on each other's shoulders or like a triple saddle?
I think with the horse thing,
you
it would
can
have
either
to be a
take.
triple
Actually,
saddle.
I'll give you an option. You can each have a horse, or you can have a horse with a cart too. You have options. So probably you can give out 3 war horses and a cart and a horse for the kinder to ride in.
Mm-hmm. When I get to level 7, I won't need a horse. I'll have dragons. Or Drake.
Well, currently you're level 4, so we're doing what we're doing right now.
Yes. I was excited to hit level 4, and then immediately was wanting to hit level 5. I didn't even have like a moment of happiness with where I was at.
Y'all taking 4 horses or 3 horses? What y'all doing?
I mean, I'll definitely take a horse and some arrows and just general gear, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you can have since you now work for them, you can have anything you want.
Yeah, I'd say well stocked in like food, supplies, whatever the horses need, bridles.
We're at the armory, so there's no food.
Horse armor.
So you basically at their armory getting the items.
Let's see if there's anything I need.
They're already giving, like the guards and everything's already went out to give food to Bogler refugees.
I only have the most armor.
So yeah, you can get plate armor if you want, standard.
Do they have any dwarven? Do they have any
armor?
Dwarven items?
What are you looking for specifically?
What do they have? I mean, wouldn't be a lot of dwarf stuff here. Let's say armor or weapons. Maybe a better axe, or I don't know if you're going to give me a better axe. Hammers.
Give me a high or low. Are you trying to wear armor as far as a barbarian?
No. Well, I mean,
you can. You just don't get your unarmored defense thing.
Well, I know, but there's actually a feat that would allow me to do that and not take the penalty. But that's way later. How about hammers? Right, I've got my 2 hammers. they're pretty meh because they're just normal hammers, dwarven hammers.
You're gonna have the same dwarven.
Or some boots.
Basically, you're gonna have
they won't have
anything
magic.
that's not magical. Is basically what I'm telling you.
Okay.
That's not including +1s, right?
Yeah, because that's magic.
No, yes, including not ones. +1s. Because they're considered magical.
Yeah, they're considered magical. So.
Yep.
Do they have anything like, like the alchemist fire or like fun throwable explosive things or anything like that?
No. They direct you to a pocket theory that if you really want something like that.
I mean, I'm pretty well.
I'm staying with what I have.
Yeah.
I didn't know if anybody wants to slightly upgrade your armors to like plate or something, but
I don't want any heavier armor than I have. I'll mess up all my other stuff.
I think my AC is high enough.
is it though? I don't know.
Well, yeah, I've taken a horse and run down to camp.
So, are y'all taking a horse and cart, or are y'all just taking your own horses?
I've taken a horse. I'm running.
Yours would probably be more of a pony.
Okay, I was asking that if it was a pony or a warhorse. An armored pony.
All right, yeah. So if you're under 5 feet tall, I'll say under 4 feet tall, you have to have a pony or something.
That's fine.
Just because it's aesthetically pleasing to my eye.
This party just keeps getting shorter and shorter.
Vertically challenged.
Mm-hmm. I think me and Laurelyn are the only normal sized.
Excuse me.
I did quotes. That's why I think we need to get like a picture of the party together, because it would be like a little.
All right. As you return...
You just want to show off how you stand over us? Is that it? What?
No, I think it would cut off. Laurelyn's and Ziggy's heads would be cut off at the top.
Yeah. As you return back to the village, it's no longer a village anymore. Return the survivors. Mayor Raven, she greets you and says, "Thank you so much for getting the help that we need. We've already started getting people situated in homes. Getting
Have you seen Lord Baccaris?
I have not seen him since we arrived.
Right, because it turned out he had snuck up to the castle and tried to negotiate Vogler on
Serious?
on yes I am.
Huh.
And get this, he was trying to say that we were going to counterattack. He didn't even know what we were fighting.
Is he mad?
Possibly.
Oh, if I ever see him again, I don't think he would show his face after that, I guess.
Hope not.
He was saying that he was in charge, and his son was saying the same thing.
'Cause he's the wealthiest and he's a noble and it's all bullshit. You're the boss, Raven.
Oh, just trying to take care of the people. I'm not sure if I should be a boss of anything now.
You'll always be the mayor, even if it's not in a title.
We're still the boss of fishing in our hearts.
That too, you've earned that.
Mm-hmm. Until I beat you.
One day, Siegfried. One day.
That's my main goal is to kill all the dragons, save the world, and then you and I, we're gonna fish.
Rematch it is. You do recall us the best fisher.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I remember. I'm practicing.
As she leads you to your duties or whatever you want to do, she helps people. A couple hours later, several wagons. Or actually, if y'all want to talk amongst yourselves for the next couple hours, you can, or have any other things you would like to try to do.
Yeah, dwarf. What's your angle?
What do you mean? What's my angle?
You show up, die, come back, fight on Vogler's behalf, get ragey on a boat, and now you're joining up with the defense party. Like, who are you? What's your day-to-day life that you live, you know?
Becklin
What are you
ordered
getting out
me
of
to.
this? Yeah,
I'm
but
just
like,
following orders.
what if she's dead?
How did you end up in Becklin's service?
I'm part of the Ironclad Regiment.
What's that? Or should I should
That
know.
was
It's
Cudgel's
the mercenaries, yeah.
Yeah,
the
okay.
Yeah,
mercenaries.
yeah. And I was told to go warn the town, help in the defense of the town. As Becklin is dead and the town is no more, I find myself in need of my next foray, and our paths seem to have crossed for a reason.
Makes sense to me.
So until our paths no longer need to be entwined, unless, of course, you wish me to continue on my own, I will.
Not saying that. Just
curious.
curious about you. Also wonder what it would take for your path to disjoin from ours in future.
Well, I guess we would find that out together.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Yep, that's Carrie Dunn being interrogative.
Do you want to take the time to identify the sword now that you're not walking anywhere?
Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Get a private tent.
I think if we have like 2 or 3 hours of downtime, I'd like to invest. Yeah, I'd like to investigate, like if the castle or the keep has a library or some other source of information. I'd like to try to do a little like delving into the history books to try to figure out anything about draconians, about petrification in general. Just try to see if I can come across something that'll help us.
Give me an investigation check. Anybody has anything else they want to accomplish in Calaman? Let me know.
21 on the investigation check.
What you find that draconians are corrupted dragon eggs.
Corrupted
Yeah.
dragon eggs, you said? Oh. I didn't know that. So they need to. This army needs a supply of dragon eggs. Do I find out anything else?
Not much, because this place already said they didn't have a lot of information on the enemy.
Right.
But I will give
Can
you
I
that
look-
for such a high roll.
Yeah. Can I look up anything on?
You find it, and you find it more in a folklore. You're not even sure if it's correct. That's
Right. Yeah. There's like a mythological story I came across, kind of thing. Is there anything I can find on just petrification in general?
What specific are you looking for? Just like
I would say I'm looking for, like, if I was gonna like Google it, I'd be like, how to prevent petrification.
how to prevent.
We should go to the apothecary for that.
Yeah, true.
Why does he keep doing that? Try it.
Well, let's say that was 2 or 3 hours worth of research, so you at least even come across that little tidbit or whatever. So that could be it. You can move on to somebody else if you'd like. The Dragon Age thing is a really interesting tidbit, though. It's a lot to think about. I'm going to relay that to people when we all get back together.
Well, you said the Dragon Age tidbit. I'm like, huh?
Oh,
I love that game.
Dragon egg. Oh.
Oh, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, I sort of look expectantly at Lorwyn for a while until she catches the drift.
Could we head to the apothecary?
Who's all going?
Guessing me and Lorwyn are staying behind unless Lorwyn wants to go to the apothecary.
I'm assuming at this point I was doing that initial research or whatever, so I guess I don't get to go. But see if they have any fire stuff, alchemist fire type stuff. Although we're getting very close to a stopping point.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we should think. I mean, our next thing is to go get our mission from the mission lady, right?
Well, I can go and get the mission if you want to go and get the supplies.
It's getting late evening right now, getting pretty dark, so it's up to you. If you want to try to go back, it might not be wise to go back this late, because they're probably getting ready for bed as it is, so.
Yeah, probably do it in the morning, aka next time.
She kind of gestured when she told you when you're ready, it'd be like the next day. She's got to prepare the mission and stuff. So.
Well, maybe we should. We did our various things. Maybe let them go to the apothecary, and then we come back for rousing drinks at the tavern before bedtime and adventure the next day.
So who's going to apothecary?
I'll go with her.
Go with who though?
Vera.
So just Vera and Milla's going? Nobody else?
Well, you said it's too late to go and talk to our commander?
Well, she kind of gestured for that to be a tomorrow thing.
Okay.
So
I'll go to the apothecary.
Yeah. You have Wayland's apothecary. At the Steady Beacon, which is like a nice fancy inn. So, but you want to go to apothecary? That's all right. Who else is going?
I'll join the group.
Send a message out real quick. Everybody check your messages.
Yeah. I didn't know that was the same person until I looked at the map and says, clearly that's who it's called, YN. And it's like, oh, yes, now I have to go.
I was wondering. I'm not supposed to know that, but having watched your prelude, I know you're supposed to.
Wait, Lorwyn, where are you going? Fine, I'll go too.
I have a lot to do.
We'll get to the sword at some point.
Eventually.
I was thinking YN's at like a actual, you're looking at the map for like a place for mages of the high sorcery, and that's where YN has his own apothecary.
Can I like sit with the sword and try to attune to it and maybe figure out what it is that way?
Are you going to attune to it?
Yeah. Oh, it's probably cursed.
You think I'm that
can I make,
evil?
Yeah.
Can I make some sort of wisdom checks to see if I would know whether this would be cursed,
You can
or
do an
if I
Arcana
would
check.
have no concept?
You can do an Arcana check.
19.
You definitely can tell it's not cursed.
Okay, then I attune to it.
All right,
Fuck
I'll
it.
put it into your inventory.
Thank you. I want to know what this fucking thing is.
It's only been, what, how many episodes?
I think I got it in the first episode, yeah. First or second.
Spell it right.
Carrie?
Huh?
I'm Carrie.
I know. There it is.
Did you say Mella? I'm confused.
No,
too.
I'm adding the sword to your inventory. I had to type it in to find it, to add it.
Oh, okay.
So now it's in your inventory. You can
Thank you.
refresh your character's page. I'll say after a couple hours, as you're linking back up with Raven, there's Calaman sent carts of food and supplies. They aided the most need first, assisting everybody. Blah 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 blah. Just bringing all the good stuff and help out your people. As you approach, the foggy windows obscure a section of charms, armlets, and trappings for sale. Shop is open only during the day. I still say it's business hours, getting the late end of it. Wayland's apothecary smells of liqueur, pepper, and modest. The modest shop has a few meager tables displaying good luck charms, odd animal bones, vials advertising various remedies. At the rear of the shop, a human woman with raven hair and dark dress with feathered wing-like sleeves stands behind the counter, heaped with open books. She looks up from her reading, eyes with disinterest, and goes back to her book. This is what she looks like. I'll put it up on the stream, but it should be right here.
Hmm.
But yeah, she's behind the counter. She looks up at you for a second. And back down to her book.
Yes, hi, hello.
Yes. How are you?
Fine, thank you. I wonder if you could be of assistance.
Oh, that's... You're in my shop?
Yep. I'm wondering if you can show me to something in particular. What do you know of petrification?
You don't look like stone, my dear.
Glad we got through that. You don't need glasses. No, but removing petrification. What do you know about that? Or perhaps something that keeps you from being petrified?
It keeps you from being petrified. Some types of magical items. But I do not sell magical items here.
You don't have any other knowledge on something that could help in that regard?
Let me Google stuff real quick.
I am going to be very easily distracted looking around the shop at the same time I'm talking to her.
There's... Once you're petrified, solid stone typically cannot be removed. remedies you'll have to swallow. And it's hard to do when you're fully...
It's fun. Look at the fun we're having.
Thank you, Chris and Rue, for the follow. You can give a D4 to anybody you like.
Interesting.
So.
She's not good at this. This is a waste of our time.
Listen, I had to acknowledge the follow. Let me do some research on that real quick. She pulls open a book.
It does seem like there isn't a potion of curing petrification. There is potion of petrification.
But that's not true. I was turned to stone and you healed me. You brought me back. So there is a potion. Obviously, this person... Oh, was that a miracle?
That was a godly miracle, yeah.
Well, I don't know. All I remember was hearing that there was some potion. Oh, wait. Are the gods back? Okay.
The gods are back. It's a party. Oh, I'm not there.
No. Look over at Mila.
She is a... If there was gods back, because she hears you talking about it, their gods are back. 1d4. It's got to be Kinder Cleric. Oh yeah, Millie. Okay, yeah, cool. So Millie, you get a d4 from Chris and Rue.
Well,
Welcome
thank
in.
you.
Thank you in for the start. We have other rewards too. We have viewer rewards also for watching the channel. You can look at all those if you want to do any of those actions too. She overhears you, Baron, talking about gods and stuff. But the gods are back, and some clerics who have access to a spell called Greater Restoration. Now, I can create a potion of Greater Restoration, and that would be the way to do so. That is the only way to do so.
That's why it's a miracle.
All right, so only one way to get it once you already are petrified, and no real way of preventing it from happening other than don't be next to the thing exploding.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, young child.
Is there anything else of interest in the shop that I can see?
It's apothecary, so any kind of potions she can probably provide to you for the coin.
Am I to assume that that is your name on this shop then, and that you are YN?
But of course.
One moment, if you will. And Lorwyn grabs the scroll out of her bag and hands it. This is from the mages. It's for you.
She takes it and opens it up. I need to know, have you looked at it beforehand? At all?
No, because you told me not to.
I did? Or did the...
No, you told me because the same with the letter to Heart Eater, to not look at it. That was the requirement.
Yeah, from the NPC, not me, myself.
Yeah, well, I guess, from the NPC.
Okay, cool. She takes it. So you're here for your next test.
Mm-hmm. Would have been here sooner, but things happened.
She takes it and opens up and looks at it.
Oh yeah, deep thoughts right now. Thanks, Jugan.
Who is this Jugan you speak of?
The unnamed god of magic, apparently. I don't know. Somebody has to wield it.
Do you serve your magic, or does your magic serve you?
My magic barely seems to serve me on a whim.
How will you change the world with your magic?
These are the worst questions ever. Oh, I should just give the stupid Conan answer. What's the meaning of life? I don't know. Hopefully make it a better place, or better than it was, if that's possible.
If you were to lose your magic, what would you do?
This has now become the dating game.
Part of your test.
This is the weirdest questions ever. Okay. Sorry. Well,
I go play with some potions.
Yeah, probably go work at my parents' apothecary shop. I'm pretty decent with it.
A little smart like the apothecary, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I think you're most suited for the red mages. I will send out. I will contact mages of high surgery for a petition for your inclusion for the organization. I will contact you when I hear back from them. Where would you be staying?
On the shores of Calaman, by the looks of it. But that's going to change. We're going to be military.
So you'd be staying at the castle then?
For a time.
Okay.
Have you been in the military?
He did look. No. My powers are much sophisticated to be in the military.
Right. What about mages that really not quite as sophisticated yet? Have you ever heard of them? Oh, I don't know. Surviving in the military. Or would that be a really bad place to put them?
You're such a powerful mage, as you say. You're proof.
No, I didn't say I was a powerful mage at all.
Well, as I said, I'll reach out to my contacts. You're best suited. The red mages. You'll probably have to change out of those clothes into the red.
I would like to say that when Lauren was asking if a mage should really be in the military, that I've raised my voice so that the rest of the party can hear this. Like, should I be in the military? And should I be signing up?
Being preposition. She wants to take her clothes off.
Wait, what?
What?
You just said she's gonna have to change out of those clothes.
Oh,
All I heard over here was you're trying to make it.
so Vera didn't even bother to listen to. Should I
No,
be in the
I'm playing
military?
with
You just
stuff.
heard
I'm
take the clothes off.
I'm too distracted.
Okay.
But yeah, then I will aid you obtaining transport to Wereth so they can undertake the tests, for you to undertake your tests of high sorcery. Your final test. But in the meantime, do y'all wish to buy anything? Not. It's time for me to close up shop.
Hey. Since you like her so much, do we get a discount?
Who said anything about liking her?
That's fair.
I don't know. It definitely looked like you liked her from here.
You're not very perceptive, are you?
Actually, no.
Think so. This is a new recruit.
Do you have any potions of healing then, since you can't really do anything for petrification?
But of course, you will have 50 silver steel coins.
I actually think I do.
Oh no, I'm not ready.
I do. Enough for one. Thank you.
She hands one over and
Oh
she takes the
yeah,
coins
I'll
from
buy
you.
one. 50.
50 steel coins.
That's
Thanks.
It
Did
is
y'all
hard to
add the
part with
5
that
that
money.
you just got?
I hadn't added that yet, but
I did add that, and it still hurts.
Are you buying one?
Who?
You.
Yeah, I bought one. I removed my money.
Ziggy, you're there, maybe? Or actually,
I don't have enough money. I don't know if we've. I haven't been
Nobody
like looting
sees
the
this.
corpses or anything.
Lorwyn, as she hands you yours, she takes the money and leaves two silver coins, or metal coins there.
I'm not that broke, Jesus.
She left it for you because you're a new recruit, but she's hiding it from everybody else so nobody else sees it.
Okay. Okay.
I knew she liked it.
The poor college student over here.
Anybody else? Would you like anything?
Not right now, thank you.
Dwarf? You wanted anything?
I have no money.
Do you want anything?
No.
Didn't we, like, above table, didn't we roll money for you?
No, we never did.
Oh, roll me a d4.
You broke.
Yeah, I'm broke. I mean, I'm in the military.
You're not
I was a
just broke,
mercenary,
You actually
right?
have...
He is a
Five.
barbarian.
You also have
I am a barbarian, and I was in the military. Or
He's just chews his steel coins up, and spits them out.
You actually have 5 steel coin right now. Y'all
well, yeah, no, I did capture the 5 that we got
What
paid
did you
day
get?
1. I rolled a 4.
You got a 4? You get 40 steel coins. Welcome in, Rusty. Give you a shout out earlier, but I'll give you another shout out. I think Silver Wolf is not here. Rusty will be joining us in Distant Avernus tomorrow. So, all right. So, Dwarf, do you want anything?
Do you happen to have any potions of giant size?
Why, certainly.
And what would you want for that?
Look.
Zoom's still running, yeah.
We're offline.
Yep.
Yeah, we just went offline.
And now we're back.
Yeah, I
There we go.
restarted it. Are we back yet? It's testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing.
I'm watching this, yeah.
Alright, well, it looks like I got to splice that in for editing purposes for YouTube. Anyway, I'm not sure where it cut off at, but...
Everywhere.
Oh yeah, she was saying. What you asked for, Dwarf, is a lot of resources that I have to use to make. Do you happen to have 2,000 steel coins?
What? How'd you know to get first?
So I restarted the stream. So you will have 2,000 steel coins.
Do I look like I have 2,000?
I don't know your formatum, sir.
Do you think anyone in this town, other than your nobility, would have that?
It's like you might have to earn them then.
I suppose I will.
Unless you have something for trade.
Just my services of my strength and my axe.
And my clothes.
Since I have your calendar.
And her clothes.
Done.
He does have a very nice hat.
No.
If you're no longer buying anything, please
Look at
leave.
that.
It's
She was
time.
okay with the clothes, but not the hat.
Husband gave it to me.
But it's time for you to leave. I'm done. Unless you're buying anything else, it's time for me to close shop.
Right. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your evening.
But of course, little lady. And she shuts the door.
Good night.
I thought she slapped her across the face.
No. She's ushering you guys out, and she shuts the door right behind you, forcefully. That's what it says in the book. I don't know. Whatever.
So you knew her, Lauren?
Personally? No.
Sorry, I only got part of the conversation.
No. We don't know. We're just a part of the same society. My first mission is errand girl.
I know those feels.
Yeah. Well, I guess we better get back. Yeah, it's late. Mila, did you get everything you need? Belram.
I didn't really see anything that caught my fancy today. Maybe another day.
Oh, yeah. Well done.
Next, you head back to the castle. I'm assuming that's where y'all going to sleep.
Carrie's still in camp tuning.
That only took an hour.
Okay, that's where she was, so I guess she's staying there.
You gonna stay in
She's
camp?
probably already asleep.
You have a room at the castle, so you could go there. Much nicer.
Yeah, but she's like sitting with the sword, meditating and learning its essence, and then she just
Okay.
Been
All
a
right.
very long day.
Does everybody else head to the castle? Or where y'all headed to?
There's soldiers, there's alcohol. Castle it is. Typical dwarf.
For y'all's notes, if you want to write them down. Let's see where they're at. Why doesn't it say it in the book, but I can see it here? I'm going to tell you what's on each floor of the castle. Well, that's not what I want. Sources, please. Yeah, I guess we can. I'll put it in chat when I find it. I don't know where I had it. I read it earlier. Whatever. I'll find where I've read it at, and I'll give it to y'all off stream and what's on each floor and everything. So, anyway, we'll say you get back to the castle. I'm assuming y'all can go to sleep. Sure, right? Yeah. Okay.
Just some beer.
In that case, you can go ahead and take a long rest now, so we don't have to forget to do it next time. And we'll pick up from here next time and figure out what your first assignment is. So if you enjoyed us watching on YouTube and Twitch, sorry, I don't know what the heck happened with my stream, but we got it back up and running real quick, thankfully. So there'll be some cuts on YouTube. So if you're watching on YouTube, enjoyed the content and loved it so far, please like and subscribe and come join us there. So exclamation point YouTube, somebody can put that in chat for me. Exclamation point merch, if you like some Goblets and Warlocks merch, we've got glasses, t-shirts, hoodies, all the good stuff. Again, exclamation point Discord, if you want to join a Discord, that's where we do all our giveaways. I'm currently giving away these, I like to say, chocolate covered dice. So that's this month's giveaway. Yeah.
Should have done them for Easter.
I did the for Easter. Did I do anything for Easter? It is the month of Easter, right?
Yeah, technically.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, we love you very much. We'll see you tomorrow for Descent of Avernus, where Rusty Thomas will be joining us. And again, thank you, Old Man Garrus, for coming joining us crew and making it so much better. And we love you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Always knew a missing piece, waiting in the dark, like a quiet melody, that if I listened hard, I could hear. feeling better.